Basement RPG. Okay, so we need to quickly go over what happened last time since no one really remembers.
For good reason.
Yeah, so I'm going to get what you guys remember and I'll try to fill in some details.
Okay.
So, mainly off the last session, you guys decided to head to Yartar. But on the way to Yartar, y'all saw...
We saw down on the ground a wagon and some bodies. We didn't know if they were alive.
It was like multiple wagons, though, right?
Yeah,
It was like
kind of a caravan.
Yeah.
And out ahead of us were several, I can't remember what they're called. Manticores.
Oh, that's right.
Flying around.
Circling the top of it.
Circling the top of them, like vultures. And so we decided to fight off the manticores, which I know I was against. I'm like, if we take one more hit on this balloon, we're screwed. So
But did we win?
we did, because we used
The runaway method.
Brock's idea of that strange thing that he said his tribe has. They tie a string to and, put it up in the wind and just watch it.
I think he referred to it as kiting or something.
Yeah, something like that. So we were able to kill them with very little damage.
The super exciting combat encounter of you guys
How
actively
did I lose half my health?
moving away, and I think that got down into
must have been
the fight with the
revenge.
cultists.
Oh, okay.
Because you
Of,
took out so many of the manticores. And
Yeah, was
Yeah.
just like, fuck this guy.
And, the manticores moving towards you as you guys moved
Moving
away.
away.
I don't even think they ever really got in range.
They
No.
did at one point.
I think I
It was
able
just
to
one
hit
or
one
I
once.
think
Yeah,
it
one
wasn't
hit
much.
got
Yeah.
the front.
I knew you threw a lot of javelins.
Oh yeah.
But after you dealt with the manticores,
We harvested their parts.
Well, yeah, we dropped down. Lacey took us down, and Brock and I went and we investigated the crash, or not crash, but the scene of the carts and the bodies.
We have like a crap ton of gold.
Right.
Yes,
Which
we found several chests that were filled. One was filled with gold, one was filled with, I think, silver, and the other was filled with paperwork.
There's a bunch of platinum. I thought.
No, that's
No
silver.
platinum.
Was it silver?
Gold and one
And it's
silver,
like
and then
for
paperwork.
some kingdom. It's like a shipment between kingdoms, or am I making that up?
You're making that up. There was the symbol of the horse and the carriage. And then
any relation to Wells Fargo is not intended and
Yeah.
therefore not covered.
This podcast is not brought to you by Wells Fargo. Publix, on the other hand.
Or Terrapin if they want to reach out.
yeah, really.
Yeah,
And
what you
then-
got over there?
Ace.
Ace.
Declan.
But it's from that filthy California. It's terrible people, but they make good pineapple cider. You have one thing. One.
And then Declan, where you went and found the bodies, harvested parts off the bodies.
Anything of note in the paperwork?
It was a
Yes.
journal.
There were several journals, right?
Yeah,
They
there were
had
journal entries.
come from Waterdeep.
Yeah, it was like a.
It was like a journal entry of accounting what they ran into for the days.
Yeah, journal. They come from
And they-
Waterdeep.
They had some guards with them, and the guards defeated some.
It
Bandits.
was really
Bandits, yeah.
suspicious though that something about it just isn't sitting right with us.
The carriages were all decked out.
So
I
they-
guess, fortified. So
Yeah, they were
Armored
expecting.
wagons.
Yeah.
And
So the
However,
So
the bandits
that-
still beat off a bunch
So
of
if
guards
the
and they
wagons were
carried-
that decked out and that fortified, does it kind of correlate with what you guys found there?
Yeah, with
Or
all the
could some
money.
other stuff
Yeah.
be missing?
And, well,
There were
we
things
found
that were
drag
dragged out.
marks,
Yeah.
so we know
Yeah.
some things were taken. But for them to take
But-
some things, but not like the golden stuff, the whole thing is a little suspicious.
Huh.
Well, they did come back and attack us. Maybe they weren't done taking it all.
We did
Yeah,
attack, I forgot
that's
about
correct,
that.
because you guys did get ambushed while you were
Yeah, we
investigating
did.
by
We
some
weren't paying
by some
attention.
cultist, dragon cultist members.
yeah. And I
Now, whether
think-
they were the original ones that attacked this, or they were left behind to ensure, cover up or whatever. Don't know.
And then we might be able to get some more information out of the paperwork that's still in that chest once we get it back on the
We
ship.
saw lots of paperwork go through.
Correct. Okay. I know last time we ended with us, like I said, we're going to leave there and we're just going to start with you guys coming in the Yartar. I would actually like to step back with you guys asking questions about that. You guys are still at that site. You guys
So we're still there.
haven't left there.
Okay. Are we on
Because
the ship?
we didn't do anything after you guys left there. We basically said, "You guys get in your ship. You head,
Yeah,
and we're going to
after
start
the
next time
fight,
with you guys coming
we
into
were
Yartar."
just-
We're gonna Nick say
I
that,
think
and
we
you
were
guys.
tired and we're just.
We
trying to
were
go
we were
sleep
very
every
tired, highly intoxicated,
Highly.
and I'm glad you guys are recounting the tale because I don't remember much what happened. Declan was passed out on the sofa.
Dozing.
He was asleep by then. And
Still
so let's jump back. Even though we have the nice map of Yartar that we still might use later, but we're going to jump back to you guys at that site with the cultist dead, because I don't even know that gave you opportunity
You
to
wasn't
loot
dead,
cultists.
Okay.
So we're just gonna kind of pick up with that fight ending. The fight's over. The cultists are dead, but you guys are still at this ambush site of this caravan. And I think I'd like to pick up, if that's okay with everyone else.
That's fine with me.
You guys would good with that?
Okay.
Search the cultists
You
and kick
lost
them
the
while they're down.
Well, I mean, we didn't get to do that yet.
Yeah.
Also, did we actually divvy up the gold?
No.
Because we were going to split the
Oh, yeah.
silver with the crew, but we weren't bringing the gold back to them.
Alright, that just makes me mad.
Because
Yeah.
somebody made a contractual obligation.
Hey, we needed a crew.
So
I made no promises to people about what we find.
we should talk about that and make an adjustment because that's become a huge problem.
Is this Brock saying this? It didn't sound like Brock saying
I
that.
know, I'm like-
That was not Brock saying that. No, you're right. I'll wait till Ashley gets back, I guess before Brock starts talking.
You can't change your mind now.
I can adjust.
Well, you go ahead and tell that person that.
Oh no.
Leave our ship.
No, that's not. Well, yeah. We'd have to pay him.
No, they can't leave. We have a crew. We have a decent crew.
We have a crew that works at our detriment
No.
financially.
No. Only one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a significant detriment
No.
if we were to be completely honest with them.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Be honest.
I know we've been avoiding that up until now.
Which bothers me.
I actually like that. That's
That's pretty good math.
Yeah,
pretty
actually.
decent, yeah.
Yeah. All those poor dead people. This is a goblin ambush? Looks like a goblin ambush.
So, Raven, we keep having to kind of lie to Clovis because we keep finding all this stuff, and he's supposed to get half of it or whatever.
No, not that.
I believe it was a even split of his share.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an even split, right? Except he's not really with us, you know? I don't actually know what he does on the ship. Maybe it's really important. Maybe you guys know.
Anyone know what he does?
I've
Maybe
been,
we could just give him food instead of.
Oh, he's the guy who eats everything.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's probably getting his share in food.
right. Except we still have the agreement where he gets his share of the stuff. So maybe we give it to him and then say goodbye.
On this share of stuff? Wasn't it like 4,000 gold?
Yeah, it'd be a lot, which would be a really good
Well, I
incentive
thought-
for him to leave without a problem.
But wouldn't it also make everyone else on the ship really pissed off that they
Yeah.
weren't getting that?
I think that's something that we need to discuss
Well-
with him in private and don't bring attention to that.
Well, why don't we discuss it with him when we get up and y'all can
Why don't we
fix
just
what I messed up.
why don't we just divvy up the gold, divvy up some of the silver, and be like, hey, this is what we found with what's left, and then give him some, give a little bit of the crew some, so they don't feel some kind of way. Pull him to a side and be like, hey, we need to talk.
So
we need to renegotiate
Can
Yeah.
the terms of your
make a
contract.
suggestion? So we'll split this gold that we just found. We'll bring the silver chest back to the crew. We'll have an even split between all of them for the silver. We'll go talk to Clovis. We'll give him like an extra 30 gold coins and be like, look, this is your share, but we don't want everyone else to know that we found, whatever 100 something gold.
Well, this is an agreement that we had with him, so.
Right.
But we're also still lying to him about what we found.
It doesn't
We're
matter.
giving
He
him a
doesn't need to know.
significant bonus.
And he
30
does
gold
not
coins
need
is
to
a
know
lot
what
of
we
money.
found down there. All he needs to know is, hey, this is your split of it. We need to renegotiate. He doesn't
Right.
need to know what we found.
And we can explain it. I mean, look at how much damage has been done to the airship. We can't afford to do even splits with him if we're going to keep going into combat like this, having to spend a lot of time and a lot of money making repairs.
So
Especially if he's just literally up here, like, eating food. And was he a cook or something? Well, what does he do?
He doesn't even cook.
What does he do then? Why is he here?
He just eats the food.
Does he help Elise navigate?
Maybe we should ask Elise.
At least he navigates. I mean, she shouts directions, like stuff.
It's a clinker.
Oh, well, yeah.
Have we seen Clovis working on the ship?
Most of the time y'all spent on the ship here recently has been sleeping,
Yep.
nursing wounds. Are you actively trying to help Didlabar?
Or I was dead.
Or you were dead, and then to meditating and working on other things. So I will have each of you guys can roll a history check to see if you can remember Clovis doing anything, but I want it all with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's fair.
Just due to distraction.
Oh,
History.
God. Let's get that out of the way now.
Oh, that's alright. Mine are good. Okay.
I don't remember anything. I've been so distracted. I have a 2 and a 3.
4.
2 and a 3.
I hope that is not.
19.
19?
16.
16.
I imagine the situation as follows. We're all sitting around. Evangeline's like, well, there was this one time.
I go off into La La Land.
Literally one time.
Yeah.
Literally.
I do remember him doing like the raising and lowering the ramp.
There's a plate over there on the couch. I don't know if there's that,
I don't think that'll do it, guys.
right? Maybe we just use the bag, like barbarians.
So with that, you remember him when on y'all's day of meeting him that he worked on a crew that ran supplies on a ship. From what you can remember of him doing currently, he helped load the ship with supplies, and he has helped here and there patch the ship, but he's not actively working on the balloon, as that's kind of outside of his realm of doability. He doesn't know how to fix that.
It's not a
Yeah, I do remember him when we were with the Harpers, kind of helping figure
he's
out
a
what
pack
we
mule?
needed. He helped us figure out like
mean,
what we would need for that amount of time.
And I'm
I
okay
got
having
it.
someone like that on the ship.
We need a 4-person
Just
crew
not
to
for
run
like
the ship.
1,000 gold every time we
We
run
need a
into something.
4-person
Right.
crew to run the ship.
I'm
Yeah.
not
He
opposed
is
to get.
just that body that we need to help run
Right.
the ship.
Sure.
So
You're
when
correct about
he-
that. He did run inventory and took an inventory what's on the ship and decide
Yeah.
how much supplies you
Yeah.
guys need. He's
Yeah.
actively
And then
tracking
when
y'all's
we-
supplies.
We just can't do an even split with him for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's not.
Brock has died twice.
Yeah.
He does not deserve an even split.
He's
okay?
not that valuable to do an even split with.
Now, I will
Who else
also
did
say,
do y'all
So
deserve
now-
an even split? Does Brock deserve more?
Or does he deserve less?
right?
Now,
Come on,
when we
Brock, pull
say
your weight.
even split, are y'all saying that like there's 8 of us, we're splitting things
No,
8 ways?
just with him, we're splitting it 5.
So 5 ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, whatever you guys find, instead of splitting it 4 ways between the 4 of you and then paying paying the
Them.
people out of it and then splitting that 4 ways, you have to pay the people out of it and split it 5 ways.
Yeah.
He's getting an even share. He's basically whatever you guys are getting, he should be getting that too, if you guys are paying him properly.
Right.
That's not for me to say.
I think
But that
he
was the deal
provides
that was
value. He definitely teleported Declan onto the.
Oh, was that him?
That was him.
Alright, he did help that one time.
Ooh, teleporting is very, very handy.
It is.
Well, I mean,
very
it's-
handy.
It was very handy. I'm all for keeping him as a crew member. I'm just
Okay.
not.
So let's
Yeah.
renegotiate.
Yeah,
we needed people, so
Yeah. Imagine if I could teleport.
What's not?
I've
Because,
flown-
like, you tried that when you jumped off the airship. You teleported directly to the ground.
Yeah. I have flown before though.
Have you?
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah. It's like more than once.
And where did you end up when you were done flying?
One time in the floor ceiling,
Hmm.
and the other time,
Oh yeah, how about that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was exhilarating.
That's good to know, Brock. I'm glad. Let's not do that again.
So I bet teleporting would be, kind of like that.
Sure.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that we're gonna talk to him and renegotiate.
Right.
Okay,
So
so
for-
let's try and figure out what this mess is.
First,
Okay.
First, why don't we see if the dragon cultists have any information on what else might have been taken from here,
Have we
or
checked the bodies yet?
Yeah, we're about to.
Okay.
or if they have maybe a map to their hideout or something, maybe anything like that.
So there were 3 chests.
I
One
would
was
like to
silver and
search the dragon
gemstones. One
cultists.
with gold.
No, one was just silver, one was just gold, and one was paperwork.
Okay.
There's
I
no
made up the
gemstones.
gemstones. Gotcha.
No,
Hmm.
it was silver and gemstones.
I want to rummage dead bodies.
I
It was
don't-
silver and
I don't
gemstones.
remember the gemstone.
Rummaging the dead bodies, you are going to find their basic weapons that they were using when you guys were fighting them. And roll me an investigation to see if you can find anything of note besides what's on the obvious,
Want to use one of my
like their
pens?
weapons and armor.
I just want something that right.
God, no.
Until I lose this one, are you okay with me having this? Because I'm probably gonna lose it in
11.
about 3 minutes.
At 11?
Yeah.
Looking over a couple of these guys, you're not really finding much, but you kind of you're fiddling through their pockets, and inside one of them, you're able to find a small patch of coins, maybe 15 gold in it. Not a lot, but you also wrapped up around these coins. You pull out, and there's a rolled up scroll.
What are you
They were
doing?
cultists, but didn't have any medallions.
Yeah, 15 gold.
Now, the journals say that when he was hiding, watching, that they did have medallions with a dragon on them that they wore.
Well, they do have medallions. Yeah, I said besides the obvious of what they're wearing and stuff,
Oh.
this is what she's finding, like digging in their pockets.
Okay.
They're, as cultist members, their medallions are going to be shown, like hanging around their necks, or prominently displayed.
I just want to compare them to the medallions I took from the other cultists' bodies and see if it's the same dragon.
Okay, we'll get that in just a second.
Can I open up the scroll and see
Yes.
what's inside?
I would like to posit an idea. We keep running into some dragon cultists, and they might be up to something. But if we take a symbol, then we have a dragon cultist symbol, which is kind of suspicious. However, if we collect like hundreds of dragon cultist symbols through our travels, that could be different.
I already kept a couple of them.
Right. But
You want to collect more as proof that we're killing them?
kind of, yeah. Like, hey, look at how many of these things we run into in all of our travels.
To tell someone later, hey, the cultists are up to something, we need to...
Yeah, someone comes up and they're like, what are you doing? Oh, we have this we
Murder.
found. Oh, you found that, did you? Okay, well, that's suspicious. But if we have a whole lot of them, it's like, oh wait, that's weird. Like, why would you have that many if you were not killing people and collecting them? Maybe we can rid them in blood of the dragon cultists, so they're...
You're taking it a little far now, Brock.
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you trying to make us intimidating?
No, more undoubted.
Are you trying to say that we should collect these dragon cultist medallions so that we can be given almost reputation when we meet someone of authority to do something about it?
That sounds good. Or also just undeniable proof. Because Bell was set up, potentially, by dragon cultists.
So,
and if we need to clear his name, we could be all like, hey, look at this weirdness.
Maybe we
proof to show that there are lots of them out here. They're active. They're robbing people. They're up to something.
They're up to something, yeah.
Okay.
You're in charge of collecting them.
Okay, I'm going to collect as many dragon cultist symbols as I can.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a minute.
Okay.
As he's talking this, and you unroll this scroll, at the top of the scroll is a dragon letterhead. Like, this is an official document, and it has some nice designs coming down the side. But in the middle of it looks to be quickly written dialect. You can read it; it's in common, but it's more like orders on this, and it says, "Dispose of the bodies, get rid of the evidence, and rendezvous in the Cerbrin Hills. We have what we came for. We have the relics."
So as I'm reading it,
Is that in the book? Or did you make that up?
so I
Question
don't
me.
Where are you reading that off of?
I
I
don't
wrote it.
think there's nothing here for us. This little scroll that I found said to dispose of the bodies. These guys were coming to get rid of the evidence of anything happening. They actually got what they wanted. So whatever they dragged off, that's what they wanted.
Okay. So then we did a good deed. Killed a bunch of cultists.
We did,
retrieved
but
some
there was a rendezvous point. I don't know if you guys are up for another adventure.
Oh, we could get like a lot more medallions that way.
We can.
You're getting a little obsessed with these
And
medallions,
did it
now, Brock.
actually say relics?
No.
We have what we came
And,
That's not
The
the,
relics
entire
are
drive.
and
of
if
my
we're after
characters.
relics, if they have
Relics.
relics, then we need to go after the
Oh,
relics.
they have relics.
They do
So
have
what
relics.
relics?
They said they got what they wanted. They got the relics, and to rendezvous at some, what was it, Hill Point Hill,
the Cerbrin
the
Hills.
Cerbrin Hills.
Didn't that bashful countess want the relics?
She did, but we also want relics. I don't know.
Well, we
if-
want.
No.
Giant.
Just to clarify, the Countess was looking for
Dragon
ancient
relics.
dragon artifacts.
Yeah.
Not the same thing. I just don't want to make confusion.
Okay.
And
I thought. Okay.
She's not looking for the same thing we're looking for.
No, I didn't see why the dragon cultists would want giant relics. I figured they were looking for dragon relics. That was just my.
well, I mean,
Assumption
they
off
just
of-
said relics,
Just said
so we
relics.
don't know which ones they're looking for. But
Unless-
we are looking for giant relics. So maybe there's some,
Well, where are they supposed to rendezvous?
Sovereign Hills,
The Cerbrin Hills.
Cerbrin Hills.
Perhaps they are trying to stir up this animosity amongst the giants
I mean, we
in order
can
to
go
continue
find
the
out.
war.
But I mean,
There's some information in this chest as to where it came from, and maybe even what was here.
Yeah, they might find a ledger.
Start reading.
There was a bunch of papers that started flying away, so we closed it real quick. But
Oh.
this chest has papers and maybe information.
Okay.
So, let's divvy up what we're divvying up.
Just for the reference, just to reference this is the smartest Brock has ever been in the history of Brock.
Which is
I
why
know.
Declan's looking at his
I know. I'm watching him and I'm like,
It's amazing.
so not you. It's so weird.
Found
It's weird. I feel like
something
we're not-
in my dagger.
Yeah.
He has come back twice as smart. Not saying a lot, twice as smart, but it seems pretty impressive.
So here we go. This is what we need to do.
didn't mean to do
Because we really want these medallions. So, we're going to divvy up what we have here, fly to Clovis, renegotiate, take a nap on our way to this place to get the medallions, and then
I mean, does
Continue.
anybody have a map? Do we even know where this place is?
I'm going to pull out my giant map. I'm going to roll it out on the ground. I have a map.
So Declan reaches into his bag of holding and he pulls out a map and he keeps pulling it out, pulling it out, and he stretches it out. And then he plops it down and begins to walk around and look on it, and he finds approximately where you guys are, because the map is well labeled. You guys know you're north of Yartar. So he finds Yartar, moves a little north. We're in here somewhere. As he's standing on it and kind of doing this motion with his rapier. But
Be careful not to cut the map.
It's a massive map. You asked me a question on how do these compare to
the other ones that I've already collected.
Yeah. They look identical.
Okay.
And you wanted to see how many you could grab.
yeah.
Roll.
Can you hold the chips?
This roll is survival to see how many you can scrounge up or recover that haven't been damaged. Do you character damage?
No.
Don't character damage.
If anything, that will give him further credence.
I don't remember how many
You said in nature?
I think you guys fought
Survival.
Survival. That's very
6
different.
guys.
Something like that.
I think it was 6. Would you roll?
12.
Okay. Still roll here, see what you get. You're able to find 5 of the 12 you're able to find during the
5.
combat. Maybe one of them flew off the guy's neck and got lost in the bushes, but you're able to get 5 of these pendants off of these guys. And they are identical to the ones that Declan already has.
Okay, guys, I think we should quickly divvy up this gold and head back on the ship and plan our next move, because these guys haven't gone back. So what if they send a crew looking for them? I really think we should just head on the ship and then make our next moves from here.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So, how much gold was in that chest?
Never written down.
We must take out the previous ledger.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost really hot.
You said you're really hot?
Because it's chilly.
He flushed.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
Hot flash.
Or I said, don't say it because the AC will go on.
I know.
No, stop it.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Don't touch the air. Don't touch the air. I'll cool off in a minute.
I'm not touching the air. I'll be back momentarily.
I'm going for a completely different, unrelated
Yeah,
reason.
uh-huh.
Even though all the beer is down here.
Colin, you traitor.
My treachery knows no bounds. Can we just call it 4,000? We can just have an even split? Because that sounds right to me.
I think I put it in here. Oh, I got really hot.
It is warm down here. It's not just me, right?
No, I'm hot.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm like, good
You don't
God.
count. Miss Caribbean Queen.
How are you wearing a sweater?
A blanket.
A
I had
blanket.
mine on.
Somehow
yes,
worse.
Yeah.
She is also wearing a blanket.
Mm-hmm. It's all off right now. Dang it, maybe I didn't write it down. I thought I did.
That's why Brock wears a logo.
I don't know. I think it just says a chest full of it. I don't think...
No, there was definitely an amount.
Was there?
Yeah, there was an amount of both the gold and the silver given to us.
Okay, did we open those before we got attacked by the cultists again?
Yes.
Yeah.
He gave us number amounts.
Oh, wait, here we go.
I see
Okay.
you're looking for the timeline. Sorry.
Let's see here. Yeah.
I know you haven't played MechWarrior much,
I didn't put how much.
but I had a hysterical game before I came here with Orion.
Okay.
So I've been playing with this little flea mech, the lightest mech in the whole
Yeah, I
game,
didn't write on
and I put
But we did find
rocket
gold,
launchers
silver.
on it, so they're
it.
one-time
Golden
use.
one,
Oh.
silver and gems
But
in
then
the
I
second
have a
one,
bunch
and
of
then
like
the
little
paperwork
tiny
in the third
lasers.
one.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I ran up on the second biggest mech in the whole game, and I just shot him in the face with rocket launchers and killed him.
That's hilarious.
Ashley, look.
I was gonna make Andrew go get mine. Where'd that come from?
You're paying.
No, this is Marie's.
Yeah.
Nice.
We found it in the bag.
All right. So did we decide? Did you figure out what you needed?
Yeah, you didn't tell us. I
Didn't tell you.
didn't write down.
Okay. You want to spend time counting all this gold?
Not. Oh gosh. Really?
I'll go
You're gonna
start
do that
talking to
us?
Chloe.
How much does it weigh?
Distract him.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't on the ship yet.
How much does it weigh,
The chest.
roughly?
Oh man, that's a great question.
Oh God. We want to leave as much heavy stuff as we can.
Oh no, he could just throw it in his bag of holding.
Depending on the weight.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
we'll
because
never
he has a
know.
limit too.
There's one way to find out.
No.
It probably weighs between 12 to 1,500 pounds.
This isn't going in my bag of holding. It could not go in 3 bags of holding. Really?
How much?
A small treasure chest, interior dimensions of 1 inch by 2 inch by 1 inch, could weigh nearly 1,000 pounds. If filled with
What, filled
stacked
with lead?
coins.
It's
Stacked
always
coins.
gold.
That's what it says. That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
But that's what. How much would a chest of gold weigh? And that's 1 inch by 2 inch, or 1 foot by 2 foot by 1 foot.
It's a little.
Yeah, sorry. That's
Wow.
1 foot by 2 foot, then by 1 foot.
That's like you stepping
It's
off
not
the
even a
counter and
huge
dying.
No, it's small.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like 1 foot, 2 foot, and then 1 foot deep.
I want to.
Could weigh nearly
I want
1,000
to be
pounds.
keeping an eye out because we're lingering here for a little while. So
Okay, you roll a perception check.
I'm kind of over there flipping bodies and stuff. So.
19.
I'm gonna start counting the gold.
Down here on the ground. You want to go through this chest?
1,
It's a big one.
2.
Could we just like carry it up there and, or
Four.
can one of us go up there and
5.
scout where Clovis is, and somebody bring him down to say,
7.
hey, can you count the inventory again so he's out of the way? I mean, there has to
Probably
be.
eating right now.
12, 13, 14,
We cannot sit here and let Declan do this. We have to go into the ship.
18, 19, 20,
I'm going to go on the ship.
You're gonna call it. You're gonna. The ship still. The ship is not closed, like because it's.
Oh, okay.
When you guys got
At
in
least-
combat,
then let's at least call
they
it.
pull
I'm
away.
going to go ahead and shoot a fireball or a firebolt.
Okay.
Wait!
There.
Brock!
Shoot! Now you have to start over.
Damn it.
Are you thinking
Is your
we're
hammock
thinking-
recharged?
Probably not.
No,
I know mine's recharged, I just don't want to carry it.
No.
We're the only person.
I was the only one who
Yeah.
rolled.
We all failed ours.
We need to.
I'm
roll
going to
again.
pop my hammock out and put the chest inside the hammock and knot it, and let Brock carry an invisible giant chest of gold.
And this is because we're trying to hide it from everyone.
No, just from him.
Clovis, because we have to divvy up
Okay.
evenly with him.
I'm completely joking, but yeah, you know, everyone else has like an amount that they get paid, but Clovis for some reason gets like an even split.
Yeah. I wonder how that happened.
What?
Whoa!
Well, at the time he joined the ship, no one said anything.
Brett.
I told you
I
what
think I did. I'm pretty sure I said something.
That's actually why Declan stabbed Raven.
It wasn't about Brock.
Yeah.
It was totally about the
Just
gold.
pent out.
Made him hide all the stuff.
I figured it out.
So I called for the ship. Is the ship coming?
Yes. They are on their way.
Okay. 'Cause I will.
Brock, just don't turn that thing off and just put it in your room or something.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep my cut out. He's helping me scout and make sure things aren't. He's a rat, so he's not gonna get real far, but he's keeping a little sniff and look out too. So
It's taken by a hawk.
he's a rat right now. Oh,
At least then you'd be able to see.
Okay.
yeah, but I have to like
can
totally
show you
recast him. I need to get him back with a hawk or a raven.
So the ship shows up, and the ladder is lowered for you guys to be able to climb up. And Brock, carry this thing.
Yeah.
I
Big
don't know,
deal.
bud.
Yeah.
I need some strength checks.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure this is probably over your normal carrying capacity.
Definitely.
I probably
I think I
shouldn't
can
say
do like
it,
800
but
pounds or something like that.
Yeah.
I
but
looked
what
at it
about
one
the
time.
ladder?
I'm gonna let you do this if you can roll high enough.
Okay. Is a natural 20 good enough?
It is.
Ah!
Because your normal carrying capacity is good. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you really dig into your Goliath barbarian side. You're like
And I'm
damn near
doing it.
raging out at this chest.
Yeah. But I'm doing it and trying to be nonchalant about it.
Yeah, you're like, as you're holding this nothing over your back.
Right. Do I have Chompy on the harness? Like,
Just
Chompy ate a lot of bodies.
jumping.
ate a lot of.
Zombie, you're getting fat.
We're gonna have to do something about that.
Just can't breathe even.
Yeah.
Help!
Chompy of legs, now help. I'm like blue, but I'm red. My face is purple.
Very good roll. You're able to dig down deep and make your way up this. As you like step on the ladder, it kind of pulls the ship down a bit, and you step on the next step, and it pulls the ship down a bit. But you're able to get this
Am I
chest.
walking up the ladder and the ladder's just going down?
You're not going up. The ship is
Yeah.
going down.
The fire elemental's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's up there.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm gonna add that weight to the
Yeah.
ships here.
Yeah.
The ship falls.
And that's all the freaking coin. That's not even the chest that weighs that much.
That
Yeah, you
is
guys got the other chests, right? That probably weigh almost equal.
no. That is the one chest.
Yeah.
That's the one gold chest.
Yeah, but we had one full of silver and gems.
Right. Yeah. That one's currently still sitting on the ground.
It's tied to Bertha.
That's on Bertha.
Oh,
Oh, it's on
we
Bertha.
actually did put
You put on Bertha. Okay.
Yeah.
The gold I thought was put on Bertha too.
Well, we
I think
took it
you're-
off to
I
hide
think
it.
you're right. Yeah.
Okay. And then the paperwork is on Bertha.
Guys, the airship won't take off. Well,
Oh my god.
sorry, Clovis, but this is the end of the
Yeah,
line.
we might actually.
Time to disembark.
Might actually be.
You got enough space. I'm putting the gold chest weighing currently 1,500 pounds,
1,500 pounds.
and the silver chest with the gems and stuff weighing about 1,000 pounds. You guys, total weight on the ship currently is 6,432 pounds.
And it can carry how much? 8,000?
7.
Oh.
Woo, we're a little close.
So, what do we currently have on the ship that we could?
You got rid of the dragon body.
That you can jettison. There is a spell book that weighs 250 pounds.
Clovis?
Oh,
How
that's
much does he
right.
weigh?
He's a halfling,
We
so
still
he'd
have
probably
that.
be
60
about
to 120
Countess
pounds?
spell
probably
book.
about 70 pounds.
Yeah.
But he's like a
Normal
really
cells.
big half.
Yeah, he's dead.
We can keep that. What else is on there?
Food.
Okay,
Bertha.
so we need a
she weighs.
we need
she
to
weighs
divvy up these
2,000.
chests and toss a chest off because I'm pretty sure
We need to toss the chest off.
empty it out and then toss it.
The chest itself isn't the weight.
Okay, but how much does the chest weigh? Because
Like,
it's pretty sturdy chest,
Probably
right?
like maybe
solid chest
20
weight.
pounds.
A solid
It's just
chest.
wood.
I could see that being like 50 pounds.
Yeah,
So
not
that
enough
much-
to matter.
So that much freaking gold weighs that much?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason there's an option to turn off gold weight for your encumbrance in D&D
Yeah.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Well, this is why there's supposed to be a banking system.
I'm just going to give you guys an idea.
That's why platinum and electrum exists.
So 1,500 pounds equates to about 24,000 ounces, and one gold coin weighs about 0.3 ounces.
How much does silver weigh? Is it lighter than gold? I mean, it's gonna be a little bit lighter, right?
Okay, well, we need to get this gold, go to Yartar, and then change
We need to
it
do
all
some
to
serious
Has
platinum.
anybody done the math on how much gold's in this chest?
I was counting, but
No.
Oh.
I would need somebody to do the math if you guys want to know, because I'm not going to tell you. I gave you the weights.
Okay, so how much?
but you're the bad guy.
I know how much is in it.
1,500 was the weight. And you said how much?
It weighed, the chest itself weighed 1,500
It's
pounds.
5,000 gold.
And how much is one gold
That was
coin?
gold for everybody.
0.3 ounces.
Well,
Oh,
Not if we
how
split
many
the way we're supposed
ounces
to.
are in a
I'm paying him up
pound?
In 1,500 pounds, there are 24,000 ounces.
Okay, that's 36 million ounces.
What?
No. In 1,500 pounds, which is what you guys have,
Okay,
24,000 ounces.
so 24,000 ounces.
Divided by 0.3, it's 80,000 gold.
80,000?
No, we're not giving him that much.
It's 3 ounces and one gold piece. So if
No.
it's 25, if it's 24 for in that thing, yeah, 80,000. Ooh,
All right, real quick, outside of game. I don't want to give Clovis.
I just said that.
But, right, but at the same time,
no,
at the same time,
no, we have
If-
silver and gems.
if
no.
I'm just putting it out there. If we paid him off this one time and then sent him on his
Are you
way,
kidding? We can pay him off with like 50 gold.
maybe,
You don't know how many silver in there. That silver can come up to us a good amount of gold.
if
Or you could just give him 50 gold, like he said.
if
no,
we cannot
no,
renegotiate,
no,
Guys.
we're
We
not
could pay
splitting
him
that
and let him
gold.
go.
We're
we
not.
could leave happily,
We're not splitting that gold.
and we could hire another crew member.
Guys.
Hey, we're not splitting the gold.
Brock,
Okay.
you were completely outvoted on splitting 80,000 gold with a guy sitting in
I'm
our
not
hall
saying we give him
eating
80.
food. Okay?
I'm not saying we give him a fair share of 80,000.
If we
I'm
could give
saying
him
we
1,000
have
Definitely
gold
so
out of
not.
that, we could
Right.
give him 1,000
Guys,
gold.
right,
He'd be
that's what I'm
happy.
saying.
Right, slow down.
No.
Let's see if he's even open to a renegotiation of his rate. We will give him a one-time bonus of 50 gold to renegotiate to a weekly or monthly rate like every other crew
Yes.
member.
Just out of curiosity.
Because they're not even
Yeah.
getting that much.
Where are you guys talking about this? We can't have a discussion outside of game.
Oh.
We need to have this in game between our characters.
We are kind of having it in game characters.
No, well, we're not.
He
I have
pulled
a
us
very distinct voice that I use for
Oh.
Brock. I was
Yeah.
not.
We're not. There's no like.
I
Okay, let's have a
specifically said
conversation
outside
outside
of
of game. If y'all want to have a discussion outside of game, y'all need to do it outside of us playing.
Okay,
period.
we'll do
So,
that.
so let's get back in the
let's
game.
get back
You
into
guys
the
are
game.
on the ship. If you want to have this conversation, absolutely, you guys can for sure. But do it. Let's do it in game.
Okay.
We're not gonna have this conversation because there's crew members. We are going to wait till
Yeah,
we're
it's going to create a
somewhere
little
else.
bit harder environment to
have
have
this
this conversation. But
What we do need
We're
to
still
figure
down
out
below, right?
is, are we going to go to Yartar or are we going to go to this
We're gonna go to Yartar.
something hill? The
We need to find a thing, and then I think the cultists. I think it's important. I think these relics might be what we're looking for. I have this feeling
So,
that they are trying to
How about
cause problems.
I do too? How about we do this? How about we go to Yartar? Our balloon still needs help. We did get those
Manticore wings.
manticore wings. We can see if we can patch up our balloon, see if we can go to the bank, divvy up our stuff, and then we can go hunt down people
There.
after a nice
Relaxing
rest.
day in Yartar.
Yes,
And night in Yartar.
because I need about 4 hours of meditation.
I need about 8 hours of nap time. Solid.
Oh.
Without interruption.
How far away was the hills?
Oh yeah, I obviously brought my map back. I would not just leave my giant.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotcha. The hills were by foot probably 6 to 7 hours.
Oh, by balloon, they're like right there.
By balloon, they're not far at all.
And how far is Yartar?
It's
Close to you.
probably less than that by foot, and then even less than that by balloon.
Oh yeah, let's go to Yartar, spend the night, do what we need to do. let's go after the cultists after that.
Yeah.
So-
It looks like, basically, it looks like this trade route came out of Yartar, and not far leaving Yartar, they were ambushed.
Okay.
I'm okay going to Yartar, but what if it takes them about 7 hours to get back to their rendezvous, and it might take them about an hour to do the work that they came to do. So we rest, and then ambush them before they get away.
So exactly what we just said we were gonna do.
Right, except minus the whole day spent at Yartar where they have time to flee or find out something is wrong.
I think you're afraid that maybe if you guys go spend the day in Yartar, they won't be there when you show up.
Yep.
Yes.
Brock brings up a good point.
Okay.
But we could still rest.
Yeah.
I mean-
We're gonna.
I can still rest. I just need 4 hours.
I could use some nap time.
I could use a solid lie down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your? You remember what your negative stat still is?
I think I'm at 2.
I think you're at a 2 as well.
Because I was at a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm at a 2.
So,
So I
right.
actually got a 2 on my history check.
I didn't.
So everyone's in agreement that we're gonna go to Yartar.
No.
What do you mean no? I thought
So
Yartar after the cultists?
no, Yartar before the cultists.
no. What Brock was
Let
saying.
me just ask you guys something. How do you expect to fit relics on the ship?
Maybe they're late.
I agree with
Good
Declan.
point.
Okay, how about we do this? How about we do this?
It's not crazy
wait,
for
Brock?
someone to walk.
Brock. How about
Bertha,
we do
we
this?
can
Brock,
still
wait,
walk.
wait, Brock, how about we do this? How about we go into Yartar, we go to the bank, get a room, and then sleep. We don't do anything else. That way, we still get our rest and we lightened up our ship. It's the same thing, because you're talking about sleeping on the ship and not spending a whole day in Yartar, but we need to lighten up our load. So we can go to Yartar, get to the bank, lighten up our load, go to an inn, sleep, hop back up on our ship.
We don't even have to go to an inn. We could just sleep on our ship.
There you go. But
Right,
we do
and
need
that's
to
okay.
lighten up the load.
I'm just thinking about when I showed up with my bounty payments in a bank to deposit my well-earned funds. They looked at me and my 500 to 1,000 gold, and they gave me some funny looks. And
Yeah. So yeah, we might have to go to a couple of banks to unload, our goods. Whatever.
We could just
Why
tell
are
we're
we
bounty
talking
hunters.
about
It does
this
not
right
really
now?
matter.
okay, I was just thinking about it.
Right.
Do we trust?
So like we're gonna go to
What do we know
Yartar,
about Yartar,
right?
which is a town? How do we know they have a bank? It's not a city.
I'm. God damn it, Brock.
That's also a fantastic question. Is there
Damn
even a bank
I should never have put him in the dagger.
in Yartar?
I've seen so many things.
Well, then we have to try. At least we won't know until we've gone there, and it is the closest town, which gives us the realistic option.
Sure.
I'm like 2 seconds away from throwing some pixie dust at this man.
I'm gonna go put this in my room.
In fairness, you
Yeah, we are back up on the ship,
I
right?
say
Yeah.
silently.
Mm.
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna throw some pixie dust at Brock at this point in time.
What?
Brock
No,
is
you're
not
not. No, you're not.
It's not. Everything in here is not gonna harm him.
I have advantage on dexterity saving
Oh,
throws.
by the way,
You-
what places that are available in towns? I'm not making it up. I'm going by what is on the wiki for each town. So if we get to Yartar and there's a bank, awesome. If we get to Yartar and there's not a bank, it's not my fault.
No.
It won't
No.
hurt him. He's either gonna fly,
No.
fall unconscious,
No.
be confused,
No.
or go invisible.
About this time, Elisi's going to come down and
Elise, we're going to Yartar.
what are we doing? Where
We're going
are
to
we
Yartar.
going?
Yartar. Going to Yartar. Please set
So
course
we're
for
going to
Yartar.
travel south to Yartar?
Yes.
That's where our original goal was to go to Yartar, and then we found this ambush site. We're still going to Yartar.
We're going to Yartar.
We can be in Yartar in about 4 hours.
Excellent.
We can rest.
So, I'm going to go take a nap.
Do you need any company?
Oh. No, you know, I
have
need you to
things
fly.
to do.
Yeah, you need to fly, navigate the ship. Maybe next time. But you can come find me when we get to Yartar, wake me up, break me out of meditation, you know, whatever.
I will inform you when we have reached Yartar.
Okay.
Clovis has informed me that we are currently beginning to run low on some food supplies, so you may want to think about picking up some food.
Didn't we get like months of supplies like a week ago?
A lot of it has been burnt and destroyed in combat. I don't know if you've seen the state of the airship, but
Lacey, they don't hire you for your stats, okay? You know?
Have you guys seen that Monty Python
it is
skit?
free of charge.
I'm gonna flick a coin at her. That was well played. I was like,
Where the front fell off? Have you
What
seen
was that?
The Monty Python skit where the front fell off?
No.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with my fire elemental. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start meditating.
Okay. So, as far as Lisa's concerned, she's going to get the ship headed to Yartar.
I successfully make it to my room and... Yeah.
The ship is headed to Yartar at maybe about a 3-degree downward slope.
The ropes on the balloon are freaking.
Yeah, it sounds like there's water on the ship. But there's no water.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to meditate during this quick travel. Raven, are you doing anything during your quick travel time to Yartar? You got about 4 hours.
Well, when we get there, we're still gonna need to rest, right?
Not if you take it now.
Well, but we have other people that are gonna need.
They will still need to rest, yes. Now, you said we will still need to rest. If you take it now, you will not need to
I don't
rest.
care about them. I'm going to go look for some boom potion or something while they're not. I need to restock on stuff. I don't have a lot.
actually, I'm just gonna pop a short rest then, because I don't know what I'm gonna find in Yartar.
I'll go ahead and rest.
Okay, so the two of you are going to be consumed with y'all's meditation state.
I'll take a short rest and then I'll be looking out.
Gotcha. Okay. And Declan, you're going to take a short rest as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going 1 hour of our trip is going to be spent with the two of you taking a short rest. Okay, Declan and Brock, you're able to get your short rest, so you can roll however many hit point dice you want. Get some hit points back. We'll let Brock do that when he gets back.
28.
Y'all are still going to be in trance for the next 3 hours. Alright,
39.
burn them all. Do y'all want to roll to see if you get your if you can regenerate your hammock?
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yes.
also like to do that.
What is it? A number? A 4?
It's a 6.
A 6?
One more. Plus 7. Well, almost ready to full.
What do I need?
A 5 or a 6.
Ooh! I got mine back!
Yay! I got my mic too. I got 6. Yay!
Oh, well, he
Oh, yeah,
has.
the hammock.
Mine's in use, so I
Yeah.
can't really recharge.
Oh, you got your own back?
Cool.
So you can roll any hit point dice you want to roll.
So
If
we
you would
are
like.
level... Oh, I can't see my...
Just click the short rest and it will tell you how many hit dice you get.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
So during the additional 3 hours you have in travel time, Declan, is there anything else you would like to be doing?
Oh, I would first like to do a perception check to make sure there are no manticores, dragons, Arakora, cloud giant fortresses, etc. in the immediate vicinity.
Do it.
So that'll be 20.
20. Okay. Nice roll. You're not seeing anything. You can make out the town in the far distance. It's very hard to see.
Is
but
it on fire?
No.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It's not on fire. There's no smoke. You're not seeing any manticores in the distance. There's no dragons flying around. You don't see any storm clouds lingering about.
I'm immediately suspicious it's too quiet.
So it looks very quiet. So that may raise other concerns.
Wait, like a lot of them.
So you have that going.
Don't know what
for
they
you.
are yet, but they're there. Okay.
They were rearing their ugly head at the appropriate time.
If my time in the Legion has taught me one thing, it's never trust the quiet
A little
towns.
too quiet.
It's like that. It's like Hot Fuzz all over again.
Like why? Why didn't they attack this town?
Yeah. Why indeed?
It's full of cultists.
That's a good question.
It is, in fact, the cultist town. That is all that lives here. Good thing we have medallions so we can pretend to be them. Okay?
Brock, you did. You got your
Sure.
hit points rolled.
Yep.
All right, got your hit points rolled. Would you regenerated your?
Yeah.
Hammock. Yep.
Everyone has their hammock regen, although Declan's is currently being occupied by a chest.
That's for 8 hours.
Yeah. So we'll be fine, because the town's not 8 hours away.
Is there anything else you would like to be doing? Declan's kind of keeping an eye out right now. He went upstairs to the top deck, kind of getting the scope of the land to see if there's anything going on while they're meditating.
Yeah. I'll open the chest with the papers in it and start trying to decipher information out of it.
Okay, I'm going to need some multiple checks
Yeah.
because there's a lot of paperwork in here.
Declan is suspicious of this new and improved intelligence. of
I
Brock.
know.
I didn't say that I'm doing it well.
Old Brock wouldn't have even
we're
thought of
fixing
this.
to determine if you're doing it well.
Who are you?
Give me one investigation
Back
check.
all the way brought.
You guys made Brock goofy.
It's
It's
actually,
y'all's fault he was
Yeah.
dumb.
It's
not
actually
mine.
your
Made him goofy.
He's goofy
Yeah,
in certain
the wrong
ways.
conscience came out. It's really my brother in
Oh, yeah.
Brock's body.
That'd be funny.
That'd be awesome.
So what am I rolling? 4?
Investigation.
Investigation.
With a -1 now.
So that'll be 23.
No, it's still a -2.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a short rest, not a long
22.
rest. 22.
Wouldn't be that
Oh
hard.
yeah, fair.
I mean, have
So
you
22.
seen what people live like?
Roll me another one.
Investigation.
Yes. My,
In the guitar?
no, but my people live in this region.
15.
We're a little south of your people.
Give me another one.
Soon they'll live in this place.
Uh,
Why do you think I
I
bought them
guess
shovels?
that doesn't count.
Is it in the box?
No.
Doesn't count.
You should have kept
You
it.
should have kept it.
Right?
What is it?
That's one.
That one is a 5.
Right. And one more.
That one is a 17.
17. Okay, Brock, you're digging through this chest, and you're finding just loose paperwork that's recounting day journals, but you're also finding complete, put together, bound books that indicate expeditions. One of the expeditions, looking through it, recounts the tale of some adventurers, an adventure party that traveled to the north, that visited a temple that is actively trying to stop the giants from overtaking. They have located 2 relics, have successfully gathered them and returned them to the city of Waterdeep. And now they have been sent on a mission to meet up with another expedition group and take them to a fortress in the north.
Oh no.
So wait, they went to the temple, and I know that I'm not here. Like I'm
The
asleep,
giant
so I'm
temple?
not getting this.
They went to the giant temple.
Okay, so I thought.
So wait, Harshnag didn't kill them?
Wait, hold
Arsenic
on.
wasn't there.
So when you
They-
first
they
said
were
that,
for us,
I thought that you were talking about us.
Interpret that how you want.
You said,
But we didn't take anything
tell me
to
again.
water.
So
We've never been to
an
Waterdeep.
adventuring party set out of Waterdeep. We've not been to Waterdeep, so it wasn't
Right.
us.
Sent out of Waterdeep, made their way, went to the giant temple.
Right. Where some people met us, but they didn't have relics.
And were they another normal adventure party?
They were the dragon cultists.
So they were the dragon cultists. But this recounts the tale of someone. They
Another party.
spoke with an oracle. We're told they've discovered. I'm giving you highlights.
Okay.
They discovered 2 relics. Were able to return them to Waterdeep, and are now being sent to rendezvous with another adventure party to combine the relics that other adventure party has found.
Okay.
So then, but they left the relics in Waterdeep.
No, they took them with them.
Oh.
Is what
It
this is.
sounded like you said return
Yeah,
them
it's not-
to Waterdeep.
They went to Water. They
Okay.
returned to Waterdeep,
Okay.
and now they're being sent out to take the relics to rendezvous them with other relics that this other adventure, maybe some other
Okay.
adventure party has.
Well,
That's what it says.
I guess we.
You're coming to find us.
Well,
Well, we don't know any of this.
Yeah,
we're
so I'm
there's our
going
party,
to.
I bet.
I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come out of my room.
Wait. That's one
Okay,
journal.
Yeah. What you got?
You're gonna find another journal that tells the tale of 10 adventurers meeting together, and that had been put together by the Dwarven Kingdom and sent to the giant fortress temple. Spoke with an oracle, and were sent on a mission to undiscover a relic. They found this relic and returned it to the Mithril Hall. They got word from the king to rendezvous with an adventure party to combine their relics.
What are you doing? We don't have to go find them all.
It's more
Or
interesting.
This is pretty cool.
okay, I'm confused.
Yeah, so say
Well,
that one
First
again.
off, how dare there be other competent adventuring parties in this
Right.
region?
In the world.
We're not confident.
How
We look
dare
like
they?
Well, if there aren't other ones, then that means there's none.
Well, actually, straight up, they could have gotten the one that the ghost was guarding for us, which would be
I know,
a
right?
huge time saver.
Or that one that man threw a tree at our balloon.
Oh, I forgot about
That was the
those.
first one.
Mm.
Is that all that I find in there?
Yeah, so say the other one again.
Which one?
The
They
second
took it back to
journal.
Mithril Hall.
It was a dwarven adventure party, almost like a dwarven raid party because it was 10 of them.
I thought you were talking for a second when you said 10 people about Lord of the Rings.
No,
Very cool.
And they retrieved one.
they retrieved one.
I don't even know.
Like a ring.
Yeah. Well, one of them is a ring.
Of
It's a
course.
nose ring.
So I
Y'all have
silvered
that, though.
ring in there.
And are now going to meet this adventure party to combine.
Mm-hmm. You fumble through some more paperwork. The other ones kind of recount the tales of this caravan and how this caravan met up with a dwarven party, and they're all headed to rendezvous in Yartar and then set out northbound. Doesn't really give you a final destination, but it says there as maybe that count of the story hasn't been told yet.
So this caravan has already rendezvoused with the dwarves.
That's what it says. And then the last journal you found tells of a elven party working alongside the Emerald Enclave to reveal some giant relics.
Can I tell who is writing these papers?
A scribe.
Okay.
The handwriting looks very similar, like the tales being recounted to them, and they're just transcribing it down. The handwriting's consistent between the books. If
Is
that's what
there-
you're kind of asking.
Is there a viewpoint that I can kind of glean? Like,
Well, a scribe is just recounting.
right,
It's
so
gonna
he's
be-
just writing down stuff.
It's going to be
Yeah.
third person recount because he is like they're telling him like this is what happened to us, and the story's going to be written like this happened to them, and he's going to recount that way.
Just not.
No overarching theme. No, like this
In
is
what
some
sense?
noble or some powerful person.
No, it's there's
Strictly documentation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
orders from that they had been given of the different races from the different groups trying to come together to defeat this.
So I'm gaining
Giant fruit.
from this that there are several adventuring parties that have been sent out to collect giant relics.
That there are several races trying to work together to try to defeat what is going on with the giants.
And
And
they're
they
all
are putting
doing
their
this.
own teams together to try to stop this any way they can.
And one of the ways, and what I'm looking at, is they
And-
think that by gathering these giant relics.
That they can maybe possibly ask the Oracle more questions.
Okay.
Not so different from y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
To think that you're the only one doing this is very arrogant. My God. Y'all are this world's only hope? Oh, how
God
arrogant.
help us.
Yeah, God help us.
Gods.
Yeah, because we're going to need more than one.
Yes.
So you said that the Elven party is working through the Emerald Enclave,
Through the Emerald Enclave.
and they're just another party that are trying to reveal more relics.
They're
We don't know
trying
if they've
to...
found anything, if they've rendezvoused anywhere, or nothing
Not sure.
like that.
Not sure. Not sure. Pages ripped out. It flew out during the madness of the fight.
Somewhere in
Good
town.
job.
That's all you find out.
Okay. So I'm gonna take these
That's a lot.
3 of the bound books and burst out of my room and find Evangeline.
Well,
And is
someone's
she-
not getting a long rest.
Is she meditating?
She is meditating.
So I burst into her room and like,
She's
you guys, I found. Oh, okay.
so you're gonna burst out to the where the
I'm at
she's
my
up on
usual spot.
yeah
She's
she's
by
up
the
on the
flame
deck
elemental.
near the fire elemental.
So I'm gonna start getting into it. Then I'm gonna be like, oh, she's busy. All right, I'm gonna go find Raven.
Nah, you can't get that close. I'm like, you can't get that close to me.
And is Raven also meditating?
You are. Where are you meditating at?
Probably down at the end of the ship with Argos.
So on the top deck, but
Top
yeah,
deck?
top deck. Yeah.
where we keep Bertha and Argos.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're down kind of near the top of the ship. Not actually not far from where she would be then.
I see she's also busy, so I stop. Declan,
Yeah.
I read these books. They have,
You did what?
yeah, I could do that, you know.
Didn't.
Sometimes, there's people and they're looking for relics and they talk to an oracle.
Yeah,
And-
dude, that's us.
Yeah.
We did that.
Right, and so they need to get these relics and bring them to the oracle so that they can
What
get
we're
information. Yeah, and they've collected a bunch of them,
Yeah.
and so there's
Still us.
there's people, but there's like elves and dwarves and stuff.
Gonna kind of look at our teammates
I thought
and our
someone,
crew and be like, yeah.
You'll
yeah.
see some elves, no dwarves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, gnomes are just dwarves suffering from dwarfism.
Yeah.
So
when I was reading it, I thought that someone
Sure.
was like watching me.
They're not official on you.
what?
I thought someone was watching me and writing it all down, because it's pretty similar
Ah.
to like the stuff that I've been doing.
So we're being spied on?
Yeah, except there were some things in there where it didn't really make sense for that to be the case, even though, like, I really thought that someone...
Okay, so are you trying to tell me that there's other people trying to do the exact same thing as us to stop a giant war, killing thousands of innocent civilians on a weekly basis?
Yeah, something about, like, the Emerald Enclave and the Dwarven King, but that's the thing, like, we met with the Dwarven King,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Did they say like how many relics, where they brought them, how many groups, anything like that?
I've read about at least 2 groups, and then this wagon had 1 group, 2 groups, and there's a group. So,
So the wagons had 1 or 2 groups.
well, I think that there were 2 groups, one of which was the wagon, that then ate the other group. So then,
So then so what you're saying is the wagon group consolidated with the other group to form one larger group? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
so, yeah.
Alright, good. Continue from that.
And then they left, and then we found them. But according to her document, the dragon cultists were gonna eat this group, and
It's
they
probably
might
not
have might
quite
have
the term
already
to
eaten
use.
the other group, the third one.
So
Eaten.
what you're the cultists cannibals in your experience?
No, but you know how sometimes you get like a thing and you get a fish and it gets eaten
Envelopes.
by another fish, and then a fish eats that fish.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
So I think that's what's happening. So we need to go eat the dragon cultists.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Well, that
Because
was already the plan.
technically we've already had maybe these 2 groups, but we didn't get the relics.
Right.
So maybe we find 3 groups of relics here at
Awesome.
this
That
ambush
would be
point.
really helpful.
Or
We could be completely wrong.
and maybe we're bringing the rest of the relics to where all the other relics already are,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be really bad.
Yeah, well, we don't have much choice the way I see it in that.
What do we have so far? We have a ring, a shield.
Okay.
Spear point.
There's a
Okay, so really great information, Brock.
The ring, the gong.
So it gives us just more of an incentive
Which is
to
shield.
follow through with our plan of killing the
Here.
cultists.
Yeah.
So it's 3.
I'm gonna go lay down.
I think so.
Okay.
That was really hard.
You look fatigued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Spearhead,
I'll
ring,
let
and
them
the
know.
shield.
Okay.
You just rest. Especially up here. You just rest that. Okay?
And I'm gonna go to sleep.
So
It's hard work.
you're gonna go start your long rest. I mean, do you want to? You guys are about an hour out from Yartar.
I'm sleeping.
Okay, so you're gonna go begin your long rest,
Actually,
and about another hour's gonna go past as Declan is still trying to keep an eye out to make sure nothing is approaching this ship as things tend to do. You guys come up to Yartar. Alicia's going to go down and wake Evangeline up because that's what she uses her to do.
I need some popcorn, but all I've got is these barbecue chips, which are great.
Evangeline, we are coming into Yartar.
Oh, that's not how you break her out of meditation. Just give her a good left hand. It'll be fine.
She doesn't hear Declan. We are just outside. I don't recommend taking the ship into the city, as it's very large and there's nowhere to land it.
I'm just gonna go over Raven and start shaking her. Raven! Raven, wake up! Raven!
Be careful doing that.
Raven, wake up!
And then kind of like
And then I'm gonna break
wake up,
out
reach around and grab his hand.
Hey, Raven. We're here.
I would do that if I were you. Don't scare me. I let him go.
What did you think was gonna happen?
She snaps out of the...
Yeah.
She comes initially out of the meditation, like green smokes pour out of her eyes, and then her eyeballs come into focus.
I, on the other hand, I'm gonna wake up and be like, well, aren't you a sight for tired eyes?
She's like, oh my. Well, anyways,
You said that we're here?
we are just outside of Yartar. I can set the ship down in the clearing outside of the city walls, which is probably the preferred method.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
It's probably the only place. Otherwise, we won't be able to land. We could hover, but not be able to land. I don't know how the
No.
city guard would take to the airship going
Yeah,
over the
no, we can't take any further damage. Is everybody else awake?
city. Brock, I believe, just went to sleep about an hour ago. But looks like Declan's waking Raven up, or pulling her out of her meditation.
Oh,
No, like when I woke up, I was like, no, like seriously, almost like you snapped me out of something bad. Like there was, like I wasn't having a good dream. Like when I woke up, I like,
Almost like yelling.
Oh, like-
yeah, almost like you snapped me out of something. I like almost came after to attack you because I didn't know what was going on.
You're welcome.
So just to kind of clarify, because I do,
Okay.
I have added that into my journal. That she,
Okay.
That you're slowly going insane and you're sleeping.
No.
You're slowly.
I'm going insane.
She's reliving something painful.
We are in the process of currently landing then. If you want to collect your goods and gather your party. I take it if the big boy's going to be staying here?
Not really.
Unless you wake him and take him with you.
Yeah, he's coming with us.
But
I guess he
I
can
was
stay.
here. I have something to give you here. It is a supply list given to me by Clovis.
Okay, I'm gonna take the supply list and look at it.
Looking at it, it's going to have an account of how much grain, meats, and vegetables and stuff that we need in order to restock the ship to full capacity.
Okay. Is there any alcohol on the list?
No, as that is not something that is necessary unless deemed it is more of a pleasure.
Okay.
So are we waking Brock up?
Yeah, we can rock up.
Poor Brock.
That's okay. wasn't expecting to get on the list. I was just fatigued from reading.
You just need to rest his eyes.
Yeah.
So, Brock's going to come down and wake you up. It's going to interrupt your long rest.
Okay.
You guys have landed on the outskirts of the city of Yartar. I will read to you a description of the city in case you guys don't remember, as you guys have been here before. The fortified city of Yartar stands on the east word we were looking for before, bank of the river. On the west
That doesn't mean there's a
bank is a walled citadel under the city's control. Between these stretches is a wide stone bridge. Travelers must move through the citadel and pass inspection before coming west to Tribor and cross the bridge to the city's west gate.
There it is.
bank.
Because I converted to platinum pieces before.
Is this where we stopped?
I'm going to say yes.
I guess it must have
Oh.
been.
Don't know. Yeah, I've been in a few cities.
History.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you got
it's actually
that.
23.
23. I don't recall if where you did converted money was in Yartar or not.
So you're in the same boat as me, which is reasonable since I myself don't remember, regardless of my history check.
I didn't think we'd been.
So
to Yartar
you're a
yet.
little. You're not sure if this is the city where you converted it or not.
That's fair. Okay, 50-50, yes.
So we land outside the city.
Outside the city, and there is a.
You're gonna have
You
to
guys
grab
are
my check.
just outside the city, and there
Put on
is a
Bertha.
bridge leading
Oh, there
in
we go.
I was about to
to
say.
the city.
I'm gonna start letting Bertha out.
With the invisible chest.
Not
So
just the invisible chest.
We don't want to convert the soul.
Well,
Oh,
we haven't
yeah.
split the silver with Clovis yet.
Right.
With the crew.
The crew. We're gonna split with the crew.
Okay.
Hey, I want to keep these crew members well paid and happy. Personally. I mean, they're doing a good job.
There's freaking 80,000 gold. How much freaking
I would like to
silver?
keep Elise happy.
I'm sure you can buy her some boom powder.
She would love that. Might buy her a nice hat. Her coat.
With a feather.
Ooh, I could buy her a pretty feather. She could stick it in the hat.
You
Yeah.
can buy her a hat and a pretty
You
feather.
should have played a bard.
Oh, we could get a peacock to bring on the airship.
How
That's
much
a class
does it
right
weigh?
So as you guys
It's
are
like 40
discussing
pounds.
this, y'all are loading Bertha, and you guys have Bertha all set up, and Clovis is going to lower the ramp that goes down to the ground. So down there is the ramp that goes from the top of the airship down to the ground.
I'm
Okay.
decided if I
We're
want to
going
ride
down.
Argos into town or not. Probably
Clovis is
don't.
going to.
I don't think
Do you
Argos.
guys, how long are we going to be staying
I'll
here in
probably leave
Yartar?
Argos here.
Only a few hours.
Oh, okay, a few hours. That's not enough
By the
time.
way,
In case you need him, you can just pop him
what
right back
supplies
out.
does the ship need?
Oh, we need some food supplies, as a lot of it was burned and destroyed during some combat encounters we had with the giants, and then again with being attacked by the giants while we were trying to flee. If you could get some meat, some grains, some vegetables, I made a list. Did Elise give you the list?
Well, yeah, she did.
Oh, she did.
Yes, I
Good.
have the list.
Yeah.
You, okay.
Keep stuff on the list. We should be good. Have to restock the ship to full capacity, and then just whatever else you want to indulge in, alcohol-wise.
Okay. Well, Clovis, would you like to collect the things on the list? Since, I mean, you would know better than us, even with a list, what we actually need, and
Oh yeah, if you don't mind me going into town, I can
how
take
much do you
care
think
of
it'll cost?
Looking at it's probably, I don't know, 10 gold at the most. And that is getting high quality meats.
I'll give him 15 and tell him I want the best quality meats.
So, it is, we should be able to buy the finest meats in all of Yartar. And I just know where to go. This used to be an old stomping ground. I came through here once or twice on an old trade mission through the ship here.
No kidding.
So,
Can you tell us, like, where the best weaponsmiths and armorsmiths and people like that are to get our supplies for ourselves?
well, there are are you planning to spend the night in Yartar?
No,
No.
we're only gonna be here for a few hours.
A few hours. Got you. So there is there's a few markets in Yartar. There is the Fireless Fabrics and Tailoring. There is Haskell's Arms and Armor. And the Lion Shield Trading Coster. Which they have outposts all over the north here. They have one in Tribor.
Yeah, we know them very well.
Oh, okay. They are pretty good, and I heard they're on the verge of expansion. They're under new management now. I heard.
They are. They are. We know the new owners. Very nice woman.
No, that's fantastic. There is some fine wines place which I'm looking to hit up. Maybe 2.
Yes, please do.
What else are you looking for?
I was looking for like a specialty weaponsmith kind of person.
The only weaponsmith or arms place is Haskell's.
Okay.
Is there somewhere that I can get some good healing potions and poisons and...
Anything like that, you'd probably have to check with the trading post, because there is not. I'm speaking from last time I was here. The town has grown. I'm not sure, but last time I was here, there was not a alchemist shop per se, but the trading coster would bring that stuff in and then sell it. You could check with them.
I've been going with these chips for a minute. I don't think the bread's going to give you a problem.
Raymond, is there anything I can help you with while you're in town before you take off?
No, I think I'm going to be following Evangeline looking for potions.
Potions,
Through the
okay.
trading
You
post.
had to check out the trading post. It sounds like you guys are familiar with the Lion Coster.
We are.
Brock, are you
Yay.
looking for anything in town?
Oh, I was just trying to sleep.
Well, there are some fine inns in town if you're looking for an inn just to get some rest in. There's a 1 foot in the boat. They have converted the entire ship to seem like an inn. You go onto the
You
ship
have
and
been
then you
there.
can rent out your own inn rooms.
Oh,
But it's not going to be much different than staying in your room on our ship. But there's the Pearl-Handed Pipe, which is like a smoky lounge downstairs, and you go upstairs, has some really nice rooms. Pay a premium price and rent out the entire 3rd floor.
You don't say.
that's cool.
The occultist to go after.
Oh, the cultists. Learn everything.
There's the White-Winged Griffin as well. But there's a lot of places to stay.
Do you know if there's any dragon cultists in this town?
Dragon cultist.
Sorry.
Ooh, dragon cultist. Last time I was here,
They're coming
isn't
out
really-
anyways. I'm
there's-
just like
there's
finished
a-
taking them off.
there's a lot of undercover assassin groups here, but the dragon cultist is hard to say.
A lot of undercover assassin groups?
Yes, there's a lot of people working in the shadows here
Oh,
in this town, just like any other town. But if there's dragon cultists, I don't know. Maybe you need to find someone and question them.
yeah. Maybe there's a bounty board.
If you're looking for a bounty board and an inn, would not be a bad place to look.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay.
But well, I will go gather supplies and meet back here. I will make sure I'm back within 2 hours, as I don't know when you guys are set off, and I don't want to be left.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Sounds pretty good. Yeah, we should probably be back in 2 hours as well.
And in general, I don't want to be stuck in this town, as there's no way out unless by foot.
Isn't it a coastal town? Take a
It
boat?
is. Yes, but I don't. With
It's
the
coastal
way
or
everything's
river?
going, I doubt there's trade routes actively moving.
Oh, that's fair.
Mm.
Okay. Well, cool, man. Thanks for the info. Appreciate it.
Very good. Goodbye.
On we go.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Clovis ahead of you as you guys are still easing Bertha off the ramp. He goes pouncing on into town and towards the front, across the bridge towards the front gate. You
I'm
guys
gonna-
are being kind of left behind a little bit.
I'm gonna whisper to the group.
We didn't ask about a bank. That's the main reason we came, and we didn't ask
I
about
don't
a
know if
damn
you want
bank.
to ask Clovis about a bank, and also
Thank you.
Clovis.
Brock understands. Okay.
Clovis says that there's shadow people in this town,
Oh, there's shadow people everywhere.
and he might know them, and maybe we deposit.
Someone's spying on us.
Yeah.
First off, it's not his business what we deposit. That could have been on the ship the whole time.
Except it.
We didn't find that. We brought that.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
taking
before
Argus
we
with you?
I put him in my flute. I think
Argus
he'll
in your
draw
flute.
some
one
heads.
of
Anyway, I didn't
Huh?
ask him about it because we've
An
learned about
undead
the
horse would
lion
draw someone
company.
one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
They make a lot of money, and they probably have platinum exchange at the trading post. I mean,
Oh, they might.
the Black Lion trading posts are like huge conglomerate. I'm sure they do currency exchanges.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Huh.
So, trading post first for
I
money?
vote for trading post. Does anyone remember the name of the woman in Tribor who we basically had to take over her father's business because we reported such grand news?
Some of the other books. The other
You guys
ledgers.
heading to Tribor? Or heading to the Yartar?
Yeah.
Alright.
Both?
I have lion's share is hated in town. They are like Walmart.
That was in
That
Tribor.
was Tribor.
Yeah.
There's a historian that runs the campground named Darza Helgar.
That is Tribor still. This
Well,
is
Tribor.
Yartar. This is
Yeah, I
different.
don't remember
Well, you said the lion shield person
in
Yeah.
Tribor.
in Tribor.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, okay.
I want to. Doesn't anyone remember her name?
Yeah, because remember you guys reported the death of her husband, and she was like, "Oh, thank God,
Yeah.
I'm leaving this place." I'm going
And
to
then her daughter took over.
So
yeah,
not
it was,
Darza
I think it
Or
was
maid or
her
some
assistant. It wasn't even her daughter.
Her assistant took her.
It was just like a person working for
Is
her.
it not Darathra Shendro, the leader of Tribor?
That would be that is the person that's in charge of Tribor.
Okay. So no, I don't.
Leader in charge. Nah.
That was like in the first beginning where we had to.
I know I have it, but it's in one of my other books.
I guess we don't need to know it. I just figured it would give us
Very, very beginning.
leverage.
We are fighting Frankenstein.
Nope. Very, very beginning.
All right. Anyways, so you guys have loaded Bertha up with she has a silver chest sit on her back. Are you still carrying the gold chest? You want to put
Oh,
it
I had put the invisible.
In
coat.
on Bertha.
on Bertha? Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of load that up. Bertha's carrying both of the chests. She's moving a little slower than normal, but she's still trugging along.
That's
They're
actually
pretty-
no different.
Pretty good pace. As you guys
There's, like,
come to the front gate across
Heavy
the
imprints
bridge,
in the stone.
and the gate
The cobblestones actually crack as
Yeah.
she walks.
the gate coming into town is closed, and there's 2 guards out front. As you guys are coming across, you guys see just ahead Clovis trotting off down towards one of the side roads that he got into town.
Okay, so he made it past the guards.
He made it past the guards. And the 2 guards, halt! What
This is me.
What supplies do you bring into town? See a nice-sized chest on that magnificent steed of yours.
Oh, these are the winnings from a bounty contract. We're looking to find some more bounties. I'm a bounty hunter.
Roll. Oh man, you told some truth there.
That's a lie.
Yeah, roll a persuasion with advantage. And you still have your -1, by the way.
Yeah, I rolled
Oh,
2 19s.
That is great.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that would be 30 minus my 2.
Minus your 1.
28.
Minus my. I didn't take. No, it's still minus 2.
Still minus
Yeah, so 28.
28. What the hell is your...
Plus 11.
Wow. Well, this guy rolled in that too.
Okay.
So, he's gonna look at you and goes, "You're bounty hunters, you say?"
Yeah! Have you not heard of Brock Sampson, the famous bounty hunter?
He's gonna blink twice.
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Well, you have now.
Getting more famous every day.
Well, if you have a bounty to turn in, we will. Is that all? Is anyone else bringing any goods into town?
Why, out of curiosity, why does it matter what goods we're bringing in?
We're just trying to regulate the trade and make sure that it's fair for the people in town and make sure that, you know, the administration, the people in charge, the government, they want to get their cut.
Well, we're here to purchase, not sell.
Purchase, not sell.
Yeah. We're
I
gonna
like
use the bounty, the stuff we got earned from turning in bounties to purchase some of your goods.
Whoop. He's gonna look at you and kind of nod, and he's gonna turn around and kind of whistle, and the gate's gonna slowly be opening, and he's gonna turn back and, you've been out there collecting bounties, huh?
Yeah.
What's it like out there? I heard there's giants just roaming the lands, just killing anyone in sight.
Yeah, they're like,
That's pretty accurate, actually.
where were we just at before?
Oh, yeah, where the tower. What's the name of the town that we came here to get help for?
Everyone?
Yeah, Everlyn, man. Place
Yeah.
is wrecked.
Everlyn, yes, someone arrived here yesterday morning from Everlyn saying that the entire town has been desolated by giants.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't seen any giant attacks here.
Well, they're
At all.
cloud giants, so
Consider yourselves lucky.
yeah.
Like, we take the outskirts and the farmland here, anyone around this entire city, there has been no sightings of giants. It's bizarre.
I guess we'll spread the word for all the refugees to start coming here then.
Well, not too much. You know, we need to make sure we keep control of the city.
Sure, but there's a lot of people that could really use the help. They're pretty jacked up.
Well, perhaps the...
I mean, gosh, what was the first town that we all met at? Completely decimated.
Yeah.
We can take a few
No,
people from the
Trevor was
north,
after.
but a lot of people, they'll probably just need to make their way down to Waterdeep.
Even Waterdeep's actually in pretty bad condition.
Waterdeep as well?
Yeah, it's like really bad.
Eh,
We've been lucky.
Apparently we've been lucky.
Yeah, that too, for sure.
Hmm.
Okay.
And the gate reaches the top. He goes, well, maybe we will speak again on your way out of town if you're heading out this way. He looks at Bass and goes, is that massive ship yours?
Yep, sure is.
Yep, that's what we cruise around on looking for
He
bounties.
goes, you know, I can keep an eye on it for you if you would like. Make sure no one boards it or messes with it if you would like.
Is there a lot of trouble in the area? Do you expect shenanigans?
There's towns bring shenanigans. There's roaming kids. Some farm boy may board your ship looking just out of curiosity. We can keep them off.
Willie, tell you what.
We have a crew.
Yeah. I will give him 5 gold, and I will tell him.
Okay.
Hey,
For
well, I tell you what.
shenanigans?
We've got a pretty lethal crew on board, so I wouldn't recommend you let anyone poke about for their safety. But if you want to keep an eye on it as well, it'd be appreciated.
Oh, he's gonna look at the 5-year-old. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do you need any kind of assistance full time? This is pretty good pay here.
Try him out.
Well, like I said, I'm this is Brock Sampson, the famous bounty hunter.
Wow, it appears so. I will make sure no one messes with your ship.
How's he dressed and armed?
It is a very nice armor. I think he is probably one of the city's royal guards.
Are we hiring by the month or by the week with the rest of the crew?
Ooh, I think it's by the week.
By the
Bella's getting 10
No,
gold a
maybe
week.
it's yeah.
that's a special case.
But I think that Bell, from me, I don't
Yeah.
know what you
Yeah,
agreed
no,
to pay
it
him.
was
I'm
not
asking-
10.
No, I
it was
agreed
like
to pay him 10
3
gold
or
a week.
4, something like
You
that.
agreed to pay him.
So
What is everyone else getting?
that's what I'm
I don't
asking.
remember.
I've been literally
What is-
handing out pouches of gold to keep them happy, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be paying them.
I think every
In fairness, I told you we made the agreement up front, and I didn't keep up with it. Just if they get nothing, they will be angry.
Well, they've definitely gotten
Oh
some.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah.
paying 'em.
Well, I mean, I know they haven't expressed any kind of
Yeah.
disgruntledness.
Yeah. Even Clovis.
Don't. Let's just not talk about Clovis.
Same subject.
So, how about? So you how long have you been a guard for the city?
Oh, maybe 15 years.
All right. Well, you look like a strapping man with a lot of experience. If you can beat Brock in an arm wrestle, we'll hire you at 3 gold a week.
Oh, he looks at Brock up and down. Oh,
It's an arm wrestle for quite the career.
I'm pretty
I
tired.
mean, what's the worst that happens if you lose, you keep your current job. If you win, you get elevation.
if
Toward the
those
skies.
Goliath are known for their strength, but you know,
We only take the
You
strongest.
said 3 gold a week.
3 gold a week.
I'll give it a shot. And he's gonna kind of turn around, walk back over to the gate post, and kind of drag out a table.
Okay.
Set it there.
I was
sit
gonna say
down.
we do it on the back of Bertha.
No, and he sits down, puts his arm up. Hang on, let me pull up City Guard stats. This is awesome.
I'm gonna just slowly recruit each member of the guard. We're just gonna have our own brigade.
Yeah.
We will actually be the Bertha brigade. I'll have capes made.
We can't fit his weight on the ship though.
We're fixing that problem right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, he's not allowed to bring a horse or any of his own things.
You get one duffel bag, that's it.
Not even. We give him a shopping bag. If you can't wear it, you can't bring it.
Can't wear it, you can't bring it. And so he's gonna hold his arm up and go, just 1 or 2 out of 3.
Brock, how you feeling? You want to give this guy some extra chances, or you want to just do it one-on-one?
I'll size him up. Does he look like he might have a chance of winning? Does Brock think that he has got a chance? Does Brock think this guy might be able to beat him?
How are we gonna read him up? What are you looking for? Give me some details.
Muscle mass.
Yeah. Is he?
In his full armor, I mean,
Yeah.
his armor is pretty thick, nice looking. So it's really hard to get a reading on the man under the armor, but the armor is thick and stout, and he's walking around in the armor, and he's like carrying he has a 2-handed halberd that he's holding at his side. He has a shield strapped to his back and a sword on his side. So he has some weight on him.
Okay.
So read from that what you will, but you can't really. He's in full plate armor, so it's hard to get a reading on his muscle mass himself.
That makes sense. But he's moving around pretty good in the full plate.
Yeah.
Well, he seems like a worthy opponent.
So
So best out of 3, or
But I'm not really one to back away from a challenge, so we'll do a best of 3.
That's the 3.
Brock begins to rage.
Not the first time. Are we doing strength?
It is going to be a straight strength contest. So you add your strength mod. Yours is going to be whatever it is, -1, or
So it's plus
2.
4.
I'm
Actually,
still minus 2,
plus,
yeah.
So plus 3.
Yep. So 15.
17.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not going to tell you the stats still. After.
Okay.
It is standard guard stats,
Yeah.
and
Brock's a little taken aback. Oh man, you're pretty strong.
yeah. So I see this as you guys kind of line up. He is really pumped up as there's a lot of gold on the line for this guy.
Sure.
It's just like Declan puts his hand on top and goes, "Go!" Wham! Brock, you didn't quite hear Declan say "go," so your arm just gets wham slammed down. He this pumped him up a little more. He's amped up, ready to go. One more, and he's got him a new career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta re-roll that. It's not in the box.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. 15 again.
15. You guys re-grip. Declan puts his hand on top, and he pulls his hand off and says, "Go!" And this time, Brock, you're ready.
Yeah.
He and your you're kind of like looking at him and goes, oh, I thought he said go, and wham, you slammed his arm this time. And he rolled, they got a 6.
Okay.
This is for the marbles right here.
Right? I'm gonna look at him real serious and just exhale and death grip his hand.
He's gonna kind of do a shoulder rotate
Okay.
a bit, and put his arm back up and grab you.
Okay.
So we'll have a deep breath.
So that's a.
Wait. I'm gonna tell you what mine is. Don't tell me, because you've told me first every time.
Okay.
He grabs your hand and he gives it everything he has, and he got a 12.
22.
Fucking flatten his ass. So and Brock just, oh man, just a little disappointed, and you slam his arm down, flipping him backwards out of his seat, and he lands on the ground. And he goes, well.
So while he's on the ground, I'm gonna walk over to him and I'll look at him and be like, 2 gold a week.
I can still come for 2 gold a week. That's more than I'm making here as a guard.
You're pretty.
I'm gonna put my hand up for him to shake on it.
And he holds his hand before he reaches. He goes, can my family come with me?
How many of them?
I have a wife and 3 children.
Oh no. No.
No room on our ship.
No.
3 weeks on, 1 week off.
The week off, I can be guaranteed to be back in Yartar.
If you find a way.
No.
And y'all were upset about my killing.
I was.
Y'all were like, man, we'll pay Clovis.
Declan, let it go, dude. Let it go.
Sorry, man. It's not enough room on the ship.
I understand. I can't leave my family for that long. Some things are more important than gold.
Aww. I'm gonna have a soft spot for him. I'm gonna give him 5 gold pieces.
It's gonna retire.
If you guys are ever in the area and need anything, you let me know.
Just give him 5.
Can we
Like
get your name?
that
My
right
name?
there.
We
Aw.
already did give him 5.
Oh well, he's rich.
Now I'm
Yeah,
getting 5 more.
he's 3 kids
It's
and a
like
wife.
10 years worth of wage. Is it a gold a year?
As a guard?
I think it's a gold a month.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's a month.
okay. So we gave him maybe like a year's wages for a peasant.
Well, that's great. Then now he can
Set up a college
bathe
fund.
his wife in luxurious things. I don't know.
Yeah.
She can be a lady in waiting or fancy lady or whatever she wants to be.
He said, my name is Jorlan. Jorlan. Jorlan Dagwin. Dagwin.
Well, thank you, Jordan. We will definitely keep you in mind if we have anything that we need.
Well, it was nice to meet you, and it was good to face your champion. He is quite the worthy opponent, and I can see why you are so successful as bounty hunters.
Yeah, you're not half bad. Do you know where we could convert currency?
Convert currency. Really the only place to do anything like that would be in the probably the Lion Coster Trading Center. They have a lot of gold coming in and out.
Just repeat what you said.
They could probably transfer some gold to. Are you looking to transfer gold to platinum, silver
Yes.
to gold, gold to platinum,
Yeah, and silver to gold.
and silver to gold? They could probably do that for you.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, thanks. Thanks, and you have yourself a good day.
Like I say, he kind of rotates his shoulder a little bit. You hear a pop. You too. 'Cause maybe next time you're in town, we'll have a rematch.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm gonna
Practice a little bit.
I'm gonna practice.
Yeah.
Maybe, start lifting some weights.
Oh, he has the money.
All he does now for the remainder of his life is just practice.
Yeah.
Just lift. His whole shift is just.
Brock comes back. He just
curl
slams
it.
him through a table.
Knocks me unconscious. He slams me so hard.
You just go through the bridge.
He only had a 13 strength and with a +1. He nailed you on that first
Yeah,
one.
he did. Yeah, he did. He got the jump, man. That's funny.
That was pretty good. Alright, so you guys make your way in town, and you step through the gate as it's been raised during the commotion of you guys arm wrestling and potentially, but not quite, hiring on a new person. So you guys are standing at the entrance to this town. Where are we going and what are we looking for? You guys kind of know where the Lioncaster Inn is?
That's
our
our
Lioncaster trading post? Because you guys been here before.
I'd say we wait a couple of hours before we go there. Let's go to the weaponsmith and any potion or any other shops we want to go to first, guys.
There would only be the weapon because the trading post will have.
Let's
anything
browse
else.
around a little bit.
What
Clovis will be back on the ship in 2 hours, and we won't risk running into him at the trading post.
It might also take some time to convert this currency.
We have all the time we need.
Okay,
We just need to make sure Clovis isn't going to bump into us while they do it.
sure.
So we'll take a couple of hours, maybe grab a couple drinks, unwind a little bit, go to the weaponsmith, and I don't know. I'm sure someone can tell us if there's any other interesting shops around here. There's you want to look for a hat with feather, right? And more feather.
Ah.
There's got to be some places we can check out.
Eh.
I believe Clovis told you a place that may have a hat and feathers.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the clothing place. I can't remember the name of it. I was gonna write it all down, and I didn't.
Let's go check out
History check.
So where you guys want to go?
the weaponsmith place.
The weaponsmith place, which was
That I think I wrote
Haskell's
down.
Arms and Armor.
Yeah, let's go check that place out.
So making your way down through the main strip here, you guys are going to come to a second gate. The second gate is opened. The guards standing here are kind of eyeballing people as they come in through. They're not really stopping anybody or checking anything, but they're keeping an eye out for any suspicious activity. You guys don't really trigger that, despite how normal you guys try to appear. Y'all still don't trigger his suspiciousness. So you guys arrive at the center of town with the Lion Costers at the main building in the downtown center area. But across the way is Haskell's Arms and Armor.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, sounds good.
So you guys entering Haskell's. As you guys open the door, ding ding, a little bell rings, and you guys look inside, and most of this area is it's a very open floor plan. So you guys come in, it's very open. There's actually working forges that you can see into the back with counters that work the area. So there's not like a shop display here, but you can see the working forges where people are back there hammering stuff out. And up higher on the walls are more displays of armor and weapons that they have. But this is a very open area that you guys can walk into. And there's a few other people in here waiting for goods to be made or conducting business as you guys come in.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the front counter and gonna see if anyone's there.
As you walk up to the front counter, you hear a dwarf yell at you from one of the forges. "Hey, laddie, I'll be with you in a moment."
No rush.
And he ting ting, and you see as he steps to the side, a shadow image of himself forms over the forge, and it continues to hammer out whatever he's working on as he walks over to the counter.
Okay.
Hey,
That's a nifty trick.
what can I help you with?
I had a couple questions. How much does a set of leather armor usually weigh and cost?
Kind of depends on what you're looking for it to do. But just a basic set of leather armor doesn't weigh much at all. We can use lightweight leather. And the cost on a basic set of leather armor, maybe gold for a whole set.
Okay. Do you have any sets literally just laying around? I want to do a bulk purchase.
It depends on the size. If
Stand-
it's standard, normal
Yeah,
humanoid
just
size,
standard
yes.
humanoid
If it
size.
needs to fit some weird lizard
No,
creature,
standard humanoid,
probably
no.
not.
Do you
Humanoid.
run into a lot of lizard creatures?
He looks at you and looks around. There's lizard creatures everywhere.
Oh,
Have you not seen them?
Boots are not
No.
Yeah.
Then you need to look with your eyes, laddie.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
anyway, so
Anyways.
how much do they weigh normally, like a set?
A whole set, maybe 8 to 10 pounds, not much.
Okay. I'm gonna...
They are shit ton with armor for you people.
You said there's other people in this shop.
I
Yeah.
have to prioritize my people safety over the weight of our ship. I need to buy 10 sets of those from you.
10 sets of the leather armor.
Yep, standard humanoid size.
Oy, 10 sets I may not
Ooh, you
have
buy
in stock, but I can have them set for you. I can get them made. I got 5 that you can have now, but I would need to make the other 5 for you.
I'll buy the 5 offhand. And,
He's a leader. He's got responsibility.
yeah, thank you. Somebody understands. You guys have
I have to clarify, because I was like, wait, 10? Who are you buying? Okay.
So I'm gonna buy the 5 sets, and I'm gonna give him 6 gold, just as a thanks for having this.
Very good.
And do you guys have any like specialty arrowheads, serrated or armor piercing, more bulkier, or any
I-
made with perhaps some fine birch wood with say mallard duck feathers, some better wind?
Well, I have some Arctic arrows that are made with
Are they fowl feathers?
fowl, like an Arctic fowl.
Yeah, like an Arctic fowl.
Yes, they're made out of a northern redwood,
I love them already.
and the heads are made out of serrated blend of iron that we're calling this blend steel.
How many do you have?
In a few hundred.
How much do they cost?
For a bulk of 10, we have been getting from the last adventure party that came to these parts. They paid me 5 gold per 10.
So what would 300 cost me?
300?
Yeah, so if I wanted to buy your stock, I'm sure you could do better.
Perhaps. Been selling pretty well. Maybe you give me 150.
Done.
Okay.
Could you tell me about this adventure party that has come through here?
The last adventure party.
By the way, I'm removing all of this.
I'm assuming you told us about that.
Yeah, well, I told Declan.
You told me. And
Yeah, but we were
I
asleep.
definitely mentioned it to them while we were walking into town.
You said you were
Well,
going.
I
you
did say I was gonna tell them. I did get distracted, but it's okay because I definitely mentioned it. Like, oh yeah. Also, how many? 300?
300.
Are they the Arctic Fowl plus ones that I had before?
They are going to be an Arctic fowl, redwood serrated arrow that has. It's going to be a normal arrow unless the person they're shooting against is wearing plate. If they're wearing plate, it's going to be a +2.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
That sounds good.
300.
If they're not wearing plate, it's going to be normal. So using it against this group is going to be worthless.
Raven's
But
asking a question, and then I have sidled up next to one of the people that's waiting around.
okay, all right. So Raven, what are you asking him?
Can you tell me about this party that came through?
This other adventure party. Well, it seems like these parts, especially here lately, have been just rifled with adventure parties. A group of dwarves came through here looking to have their axes sharpened and their hammers refined and their shields cleaned and their armor polished. And then there was another just group of, well, more like you, I would say. No way to correlate the relationship. It was a elf, a dark elf, a dragonborn. I don't know. It was very bizarre. The dragonborn was asking to have a chain reattached from a spear to a hatchet. But he was
They
quite,
sound awfully familiar.
quite the boastful fellow.
Did he give you this string of titles?
I don't know. I tend to drown off, and when people ramble, I don't listen. But they were going to one of the inns, he said, and he paid a lot of money to have it delivered. I believe he left me 1,000 platinum to make sure it was delivered on time.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Somebody has
You know what
too
inn
much
they
money.
went to?
What is the name of that inn? I believe he said it was the White-Winged Griffin. He said something about he was going there to make sure that they carry some brew that he invented in the future.
Maybe Owl brew it.
I don't, like I said, I don't listen to the ramblings of especially dragon-born lizard creatures.
How long ago did they come through?
Yesterday?
Okay. Thank you for the information. I appreciate that.
Very good. Hey, he looks over at you. Lass, what are you looking for? You look to be in deep concentration, like you need something.
I mean,
By what you're wearing, it looks like you could use some armor. Those robes are good for nothing but burning.
no, I'm good. I don't need armor. Do you have any daggers?
Do I have any daggers?
Yeah, any daggers?
Have you seen his eyes?
Any
I have some daggers.
throwing stars? Anything under 5 pounds? 5 pounds or less.
Yes, I can get you something under 5. What is with the under 5 pounds? Are you mages that weak? You can't carry anything over 5 pounds. You are a disgrace to an adventure party.
Well, I have a spell that I need stuff that are sharp, pointy.
You're explaining this to him, and you literally see like a glaze go over his eyes, and his mouth droops open a little.
Yes, I'm weak. I need it. I can't do anything over 5.
Because under 5 pounds, got it. Let me see what I have.
Some stuff that are silver.
Silver?
Yeah, some silver, some not.
Do you plan to fight werewolves?
You never know what we're gonna run into out there,
Yeah.
honestly.
Not many werewolves in the north. You know
Be
that, right?
surprised.
I like to be prepared, so I
Trust
would
us,
like
there's-
some that are not and some that
There's
are.
more than people think.
You can
Very
never
well.
be too
Let me
sure.
see what I have. Do you have a preference? I have a large inventory. If you stick it around, I can show you how large that inventory is.
Why is everybody trying to hit on me? Are they
You're
big and pointy?
Evangeline happens
No,
to
they're
be
very
incredibly
pointy. They're good at
Yeah.
penetrating your
I
target.
stay hidden under
Are
my
they,
cloak.
Well, I will
Evangeline,
definitely,
find out
I'm
if they're
like pale and
exclusive.
ghostly
Aren't you
anyway.
dead?
Yeah, I'm pale and ghostly.
definitely like
Kind
to
of
check out
skeletal look.
your impressive inventory.
Very good. I would,
A sexy skeleton.
I will.
I'm very lean.
Somehow off-putting?
I will see what I have.
Dwarves like girls with meat on them.
And he leans forward on the counter.
Not saying that.
He kind of like stretches a little bit, and another shadow spawns off of him and proceeds to the back room. And he looks
Whoa,
over and
that's
goes,
a nifty trick.
"What about
Right?
that friend over there? Seems like he's not."
I am touching somebody,
Yeah, that's why he wasn't
Wait, what?
addressing you directly.
and
He
my eyes
recently
are
died.
as wide as possible, and I am.
Trying to see if they're lizard people. So he died recently. He's not all the way there yet. I would just, ignore him for the moment.
The large folk like that are usually dumb. Is he like that?
Well, he was,
Takes a
and
lot of
then
blood.
all of a sudden he just came out of, he came back to life, just all
Are you
smart
sure
and
it's
stuff.
him?
I don't think it's him.
It could be a lizard person. They're everywhere, you know.
It
Is Brock close
might-
enough to hear that?
You're very distracted by the people you're sidling up
Okay.
to, so roll a perception with disadvantage.
Oh, good. No.
You didn't hear it? What was it?
What's my percent? 3 plus
A 1 plus.
6 is 9 minus 2 is 7.
7. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
So you
I mean,
Maybe I hear lizard.
you may not
Lizard.
be, you may not be wrong, but yeah, he's just not all the way there right now.
You might want to keep an eye on that lad.
I will.
He starts acting funny. Do him a favor. Kill him again.
No, we're not doing that. I have already been out enough money bringing him back to life. He's staying alive this time.
And I got stabbed for it.
Well, I mean, whatever
You should
suits
have
you.
explained your situation.
All right, so Brock, you're saddling
I
up
thought we moved
next
past
to
this.
some other person that's inside
Still
here.
a sore spot.
So the person you saddle up next
There's still
to
a hole in her room on her
is
side.
a female
Nobody reads
elf.
mending
And
on
she
it.
is cladded in plate armor. She has a nice green cloak over her back, and she is kind of standing there as she's waiting for a sword to be cleaned. And he's like polishing and sharpening this sword. But the person that's doing it is not this dwarf, and not this dwarf's shadow image or whatever he's creating, but it's another person working in here. And the person that's working on it is another elf that's here, but he's working back kind of behind the counter, and she's kind of standing here. Not really paying you any kind of attention
For the elf.
as you
He's
kind
still
of
actually, he forgot.
step
He's still
over next to
doing
her.
it, you know?
What are you doing? And she's kind of got her arms crossed, and she's very focused on watching, making sure that that sword is being taken care of.
So,
Is this the random stranger you went up to?
This is a person that's in the
Okay.
in the
I put my hand on their head and get really close, and I'm looking with my eyes.
so you're gonna grab her head.
Yeah.
So as you reach and
Not
grab
violently.
and grab her head, she's going to kind of turn and look at you, and her posture is going to go more into like a defensive posture, where she's, excuse me,
Are you a lizard?
what?
Are you a lizard?
I'm an elf. Can you please back up?
Yeah, sorry, okay.
And she's gonna kind of pop her head and step back a little bit, and you kind of do a quick glance around the room, and
Are there... Okay. Sorry, the shadow guy said that there's lizards everywhere, and I should look with my eyes.
yes, well, he's not all there. He's very good at what he does, but he has a one-track focus. He can do this, but nothing else. Anything his bizarre rambling, don't pay attention to it. What does he mean there's lizards everywhere? What does that even mean?
Oh, you haven't seen any lizards?
The only lizard I seen was Tiamat when I drove her back into the abyss she came from.
Oh, you beat Tiamat.
Yes.
What is your name?
She looks at you and steps back. She goes, "What is your name?"
I'm Brock, the famous bounty hunter.
I don't know who you are.
Oh, wow.
Must
You're
not
like
be
the second
that
person
famous.
that said that. Yeah. Maybe not.
What claims do you have to be famous? What have you done? What merits have you performed?
Well, I mean,
I mean, do they actually want us to start listing them? Because we performed some merits.
yeah,
That's why.
I've killed some giants, but I've turned in like 7 bounties. It's pretty good.
Sure. You should feel proud of yourself.
Yeah. So I mean, like Tiamat is pretty cool. With
Can I hear
you
this
do that by yourself?
conversation?
Yeah.
We do feel proud.
And she blew up a town.
Yes. For the heroes of Tribor.
She looks at you and goes, "The heroes of Tribor.
Yes.
I think I may have heard of you."
Hey,
We're also known as the Bertha Brigade.
that's what's up. Yeah, see, you've heard of us. Yeah. Hey, when
It's not
Tiamat
rock. Just
died,
sort of the rest
the
of
giant
us.
started doing some funny stuff. You know about that?
Yes. We were actually hired to stop that.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Is that what you're working on right now?
No, I have completed my part. I am going back to my fortress to sleep in my bed. And the squabbles of the mortals are no concern of ours.
Are you not mortal?
She's an elf.
She looks at you.
No, I hear lizard folk are immortal.
Are elves not mortal? Holy cow! Whoa! What was your task? What were you doing?
They spoke of gathering relics to be able to ask questions of an oracle. We did that. We delivered the relics. We got our payment. The rest of my party is at the end. I'm just waiting on my sword here.
Where did you guys deliver the relics to?
I can't remember his name. You know, you get hired to do these things. You can't remember the people's
That's
names.
true.
But I delivered it here.
I understand.
We separated it, and we are looking to go back to our keep. Our
Do you
fortress.
remember what questions you guys asked the Oracle? Because
She didn't ask the oracle any questions.
I thought you said you went to.
We spoke with the oracle, and she said that we must prove ourselves by gathering these relics. And so they
As if killing Tiamat wasn't enough.
and we got 2 relics, and they determined that we needed to deliver the relics alongside some dwarven group.
Oh, that's crazy. Where did you guys get your relics from?
A place north of here.
She's like super helpful.
Right.
She is.
Hey, we got them from. We went to Raven Rock and Morgar's Mound. Is where we pulled the relics
Yay! We don't have to go back to the
That's
ghosts.
awesome. I know you've been so helpful.
Now, gathering these relics was such a trivial manner. You show up, you grab the relic from under the stone, and you leave. I don't even understand why the Oracle was bothered to ask us to get these.
I mean, it has to be to stop something from happening.
Perhaps, you know what? You seem to be a group that is looking to help out.
Yeah.
You know, I am meeting back up with my party at the end. If you have any other questions, feel free to join us. Drinks are on us.
We just might do that.
Cause
And what's
know.
your name?
oh, my name is Ganima.
Ganiman. Okay. Well, I'm Evangeline. This knucklehead over here is Brock.
Are any of your friends lizards?
And ignore him. There's Raven and Declan.
That's a complicated question to answer.
just don't entertain.
All right, I won't.
Yes.
But hopefully, I will see you later. As you seem to be
Just out of
quite the
curiosity,
inquisitive
if one of them
group.
was a lizard,
Yeah,
would it
well,
matter?
we're very interested in what's going on,
I
and
don't
we find it
know.
very interesting
Okay.
that people are gathering these
curious.
relics.
Suddenly aware
We
that
have
there could
been
be lizard
at
people.
this. She raises her hands.
Wasn't really on my
Adventuring
radar.
thing
You've never seen a lizard folk or a
for
dragonborn
quite
or
the time.
anything like
If you have
that?
any questions or need anything, you can find us at the end.
I will.
Alright, cool. Yeah, alright. No, I understand
And,
the confusion
but
though.
This
Have you?
guy-
Wait,
She
one quick
gets-
question.
He said
And you're
lizard.
at the White
you
Wings.
heard of
White
any
griffin
other groups
thing?
that
White
have been doing
winged
what you're
griffin?
doing?
Well, we delivered our
White
relics
griffin or something?
along with a dwarven party that it took twice the number of them to accomplish half of what me and my group did.
Wow. Do you know like what relics they got by chance? Or?
I'm not sure, but
Okay,
I
that's fine.
believe those dwarves were my good friend invited them to drink, as he likes to drink anyone in the town under the table.
Oh,
He invited them there.
Declan would be a worthy opponent on that.
Well, yes. I
So we will
suppose.
see you, and you're at the end, correct?
Yes, we are at.
Like, it's
White
more ogre
winged
bird.
We are at the. What did I say it was?
The White Wings.
The
White griffin or
white
something?
winged griffin.
Okay, well, we will see you there.
She nods. She reaches over and grabs her very slim, almost scimitar. She takes and places it in her belt pouch. It's very nice and shiny. She steps off and heads out.
Has some vines on it.
There
Very
is.
tree-like, nature.
Yeah, there is engravings all over the blade.
That person is not a lizard.
Nope.
I don't think anybody here are lizards.
This guy
Honestly, you never know.
I
is
mean,
talking about people being
I mean,
lizards.
have you ever met a rogue that didn't use disguise self? Just saying, they could all be lizard folk, just all disguised. And we wouldn't even know. I could be a lizard folk, and you guys wouldn't even know.
Did you just introduce the whole
I don't
parable of
think
like
you're-
no one exists except for you?
So coming back from behind from
Also, yes.
like the storage compartment is a shadowy figure, and he is dragging behind him a chest. And you hear, "Oh, lass, I think we have some goods for you, depending on what you're looking for."
So you were gonna show me the good stuff.
Oh, I got the good stuff for you. And he places a dagger.
I would have thought you
Up
wanted
top?
the best stuff.
He places a shuriken up top. He places a handful of like caltrops up top. And he goes, all of those are under 5 pounds. I believe that's what you were looking for.
Yeah. Is this the best that you have to offer?
The dagger there is probably the best. In what means do you mean best? Like the most finely crafted?
Yeah, I'm looking to just chuck this at people and kill them.
This sounds
She's very direct.
very aggressive.
Well, as you mentioned before, I have no armor, so
She needs deep penetration.
I do need deep penetration.
I might have something better for you. He reaches down, he sets his other dagger up top, and when he releases it, the end of it begins to glow. Little sparks come off the end, almost shooting off the end for a minute, and then they stop, and then a moment later they shoot off again. And
What do these babies do?
the dagger there provides extra damage. It does some radiant damage.
I would not expect
Oh.
you
It
to be
is
hurt.
imbued with magical properties.
Surprise.
So not only is it a dagger, it is a holy imbrued dagger.
I'm
Was that a once per day thing, or can you go multiple rounds?
We're gonna keep building off of this, and I love it.
This dagger is,
Does it work better at night or during the day?
if you use it early in the morning, it is ready to go. But it's kind of a false sense as it's not real. But this dagger, you can use it as many times as you want. It just does extra damage. I mean, that's assuming that you can recover it, because I only have the one.
I only have this one dagger.
That's like this, yes.
Gonna hold it, feel it up with my hands. You're like, you have an impressive
careful.
dagger.
You might cut yourself.
It's okay, I know how to handle it. So how much is this dagger?
I need to look around. Roll a charisma check on this guy. You very much have his attention.
Roll a penis check.
Persuasion?
Yeah, that's why you on him.
Or would that be performance?
Oh god, that's horrible. Is there persuasion?
Performance.
Performance?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, performance is horrible. I got a 5.
5.
She said she could handle it.
He's gonna look at you and
Obviously
go.
not.
She talks a big game.
As you reach up and grab it and begin to kind of flip it around in your hand a little bit, and he kind of looks at you and like, it's gonna be 20 gold.
Oh.
20 gold? I mean, can we do something a little better? I mean, it's not that impressive.
You haven't even used it yet.
I know, but I've seen better.
Have you handled better?
Maybe.
Well, I
definitely
mean,
handle
if you've
better.
seen better, go get better. This is what we have. This is what it is.
I'm just saying, can you throw in something a little extra? I mean,
Look, okay, 20 gold. I'll give you the magical dagger and 5 regular daggers. Is 5 not enough?
I mean, I like a little bit more. I've been known to juggle a few
We're all over excited.
14.
14. Well, I can throw in a bag, 2 bags of caltrops. That's what I can do. That's a great deal. The magical dagger. The
I don't really care for the cow traps.
2 sacks of caltrops.
I mean, I guess. What am I gonna do with the cow traps?
Why don't you see if you guys have any
Watch
magic?
5 magical dagger, 5 daggers, 2 bags of caltrops.
I mean, yes.
Another satisfied customer.
You've been waiting to say that.
I guess.
The way she said it. Woo, the innuendos.
So is it a
It's
deal?
amazing.
Sure.
Alright. Here's your magical dagger. So that magical dagger on impact is going to do 1, 2, 3, 3d8 radiant damage on impact.
What?
Holy cow.
What? Per hit?
Okay, magical dagger.
Radiant?
I mean, that's assuming she can go find it and then do it again. Throw it again.
Yeah. That's suddenly a
Is-
huge
wait,
priority.
Is that in addition to the catapult damage?
Mm-hmm.
If she stabs someone with it, it would be it would do a d4 and then 3d8. Assuming they don't, assuming they fail their saving throw
Jesus.
for it.
For how much gold?
20?
20. And then I got,
5 gold.
Yeah.
Evangeline-
You have any like rapiers that do anything like that?
He wants his a little
regular
longer.
daggers. And
Ew.
then 2
I don't need for multiple thrusts.
You didn't see this, but Evangeline was like showing cleavage. That's why she got the deal.
I don't mind paying.
Do you have any javelins?
I have some basic javelins, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need anything real fancy. You just kind of throw them at people's faces.
How many do you need?
You have 10?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'll
10 javelins.
sounds good. That whole exchange was amazing.
Y'all need something else, let me know. I'll perk up the girls and lean at this table and ask for some more stuff.
Mother of God.
Just let me know what you need.
It'd be 50 silver pieces for your 10 javelins.
Okay.
Is anything else anyone's looking for?
These better be like the best arrows I ever bought.
Oh no.
Are you still looking for the rest of that armor? It's gonna take me a day to get it.
No, because we're not planning on staying that long.
I understand. Alright. That's it for me. Lass, are you looking for anything?
Nope.
You don't want any magical daggers?
No, I don't eat daggers.
It explodes.
You could.
I don't have any more magical daggers. She's exhausted my supply. She has drained me dry.
Do you have anything else that's big and long and magical?
No, I'm but a wee dwarf. Just as big as it gets. As magical as it is. It's all I can muster.
Well, it's worth a try.
Well, I bid you farewell.
How long were we in this store?
Watch out
Like
for
half
the
an hour?
lizard people. Watch out for the lizard people.
All right, what is the next order of business here?
We're gonna have to go find Alicia a hat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to
The
a clothing
feather.
store. And
Okay.
find my girl something pretty.
The clothing store that you were told about was the Firelust Fabric and Tailoring.
Let's go to the fabric and tailoring.
Firelust Fabric and Tailoring? Firelust Fabrics and Tailoring. Alright, so the Firelust Fabric and Tailoring is not on the town square, but it is down one of the side roads heading towards the east. So it would be down this way. That's north, maybe south, maybe west, east this way. Thank you, Sea of Thieves. So you go through the next guard gate. It is open, and they're just kind of keeping an eye out as they're kind of holding a conversation with themselves. They're kind of propped up against the gate as people are passing through. They're not very diligent at their job here, these guards in the inner city. But you guys pass through the gate, and shortly, in maybe about a block or so, you're going to see the Firelust on the right side of the road.
Okay.
So
Did
going
they go
in.
in? Yes, I am.
Going in is a very small shop as you open it, and entering, you see that there are just like tons of mannequins just lined up across this wall. And you step in, and you only have a couple feet to your against the other wall, and that wall has mannequins as well, and they're all displaying different types of clothing and leather and hats and just stuff of more fashion. You kind of look at this stuff, and you can really tell that this stuff is not practical use in combat, but it's very fancy.
Is anybody in here?
So you come in, and you hear a gnome cough in the back. Oh yes, I'll be right with you. And he comes running up. Oh, hello, my dear. And he. Oh, your buddy there is quite large.
Yeah.
Is he looking for anything specific?
I mean, look down at his tiny little loincloth.
He's not wearing much. We could definitely do something to cover him up.
I think he likes it like that.
Yes, it must be coming from somewhere that is very cold.
I mean,
The thing is that
That took me a second. I forgot what track we were on.
oh, yeah, as a matter of fact, we were coming from somewhere a little bit cold.
Yeah, I live really high up in the mountains where it's really cold.
Yes, I can see. But anyways, not to. I digress. What can I help you with?
I have a very lovely lady friend, and I am looking for.
Oh. Okay. That's quite nice.
Thank you. She's quite lovely. I am looking for something exquisite for her. Maybe like
A bouchier.
no.
Some undergarments.
Oh no,
Something
we're
you
not
can
there
slip
yet.
off?
We're not there yet. I am just looking for a feather. Really
You can
nice.
tickle her goods with.
So she can stick in her hat.
Oh.
But I mean, if that comes to it, then
multi-purpose.
it would happen. But
Functional.
for right now, it's just gonna go in
Just
her
a
hat.
feather or a whole hat?
Both.
I mean,
Say both.
both. Yeah, both. She can, change it out when she's ready.
Okay, well, follow me over here. I'll show you some hats that
She's
I
like a
have.
captain of a ship, so it needs to be grand.
She's the navigator of a ship. We're not assigning her captain title.
I mean, he doesn't need to know that she's captain of the ship. It needs to be grand. It needs to fit her.
I mean,
Big feather.
I'm the captain
Yes.
of the ship. So
Oh, no, he's not the captain of the ship.
Pretty sure Bertha's in charge of the ship.
no, I'm pretty sure it's well established
Why-
that I'm the captain. Matter
While
of
I
fact,
determine who is the captain of some said ship, I will see if I can find you a hat.
Okay. And feathers.
And feathers.
Definitely
A
feathers.
grand feather.
Grand
Lots of
feather.
colors.
Lots of colors.
Or do you have a color in mind?
No, lots of colors.
Rainbow colors.
I want it beautiful. I want the best feather you can find.
Very well. I need the parts. Leaving you guys to argue about who's captain of the ship. Of
Which
Sunset
is
ship.
not you, Brock, by the way.
Oh,
sure
also,
that
I need to ask you a question. This is a
He's-
tailoring shop, right?
He's in the back of
Yeah,
the
he's not
feathers.
currently here.
Oh, you're killing me. Okay.
So after a few moments, he comes back and he has a couple boxes that he has kind of stacked up on himself. You almost can't even see him as these 3 boxes are covered his whole view. And he places them down and he goes, "This is the first hat I have." And he flips it open and he kind of undoes this feather, and this massive feather comes flipping up, and it is just full of reds, blues, and greens. And at the end of it is just massive eyes, a big, huge, multicolored like peacock feather. And he pulls the hat out. It is a big, elaborate, like tricorn hat that is made out of a really dark blue material that is etched in like a golden color. Because I have this hat, and he sets it down, and then he reaches down and grabs another one, and it has he flips it up. It has a pink and lavender colored feather that has there's no eye at the top, but the pink and lavender kind of like blends up to the top. And this one is more of a kind of a round and bowler shaped type hat as it's stuck in it. It is a nice like deep purple, royal purple color. As he sets it down, it is trimmed in gold as well. And the last hat he pulls out, he flips it up. It is oranges fading to red, like almost like a fire color, and the ends of it are jagged up as it comes up to a point like a flame. And the very tip of it is like some blue color, and it is in a more of a, not really a tricorn hat, but kind of like the hats that are kind of folded up, and I don't know what they're called, but kind of
Like the taco hat and Sea of Thieves.
what is that called?
Like a Robin Hood hat? Like the hat Robin Hood wears?
Like-
No, a
triangle
Robin Hood
hat?
hat's more of a tricorn type hat.
It's
I
like
thought the
long.
tricorn was what you have. For
Yeah, this is like a tricorn hat. What do you mean the Robin Hood hat?
Like the
It's like a
long.
point.
It's like
yeah.
a point that goes up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like folded up on the sides, and you have the like top part. So it's
Yeah.
like you said, like the Robin Hood
like
type
linen
hat.
tights.
And it is the fabric of it starts off and fades like the same type of color, like it's a fire engulfing the hat. And he goes, "These are the 3 most fabulous hats I have."
That one looks like it keep her warm.
How much is the royal blue and the fire one?
The royal blue one is, he sets it there, is, because now that is a very nice hat. It's extreme. You are the second person to ever look at it. Okay?
Okay.
It's 2 gold.
2 gold?
2 gold.
Okay, and what about the other one?
The other one, we've had a lot of eyes on this. A lot of the nobles are talking about this hat. I've been asked to ship it to Waterdeep as they want to see this hat. It is fabulous. And they have offered me upwards of 5 gold. So I can give it to you for 4.
Okay, so how about I give you, because this is for somebody really special. How about I just give you 5 gold and I take 2 of them?
You have 5 gold?
Yeah.
You can have all. You can, yeah, absolutely. Here, 5 gold. You can have
I
both
mean,
of
she's
them.
worth it.
Sounds like it. She's
Why is
someone
everyone in this
special.
town seem very poor?
I know,
Why
I'm
is
like,
everyone in this?
Because we're flaunting gold. And
I know,
No,
right?
no. I mean, just in general. Like,
So I will take both these hats. Do you have any feathers you kind of toss in there that are really pretty? In case she wants to.
Those are my nicest feathers I have.
Okay.
But if you're looking for something more exquisite, I could keep an eye out.
I mean, I may
Keep
not
an eye
be
out.
So you're gonna be
back,
here in
but
town?
yeah, keep an eye out. I think my friend wanted something else though.
Oh yes.
I'm just looking around the store. Does it look like they actually make like good quality attire here?
It's
Like, is it well made?
Let me
it's
call my people.
it's not super
actually.
well
Although-
quality. It looks
like Ren
nice.
Fair outfits.
It looks nice.
Oh.
That stuff's good quality.
But in like practical use and everyday use, I feel like you're wearing this on like constantly every day, not just special occasions. It's probably gonna break down.
Okay. Never mind.
It's like this.
I'll find a better quality place.
Do you have anything that could make my horns look fancy?
God, I forgot
So
he had
I have
horns.
some
No.
garland that we could wrap those bad boys in.
It's garland.
Oh, it's just like the sparkling material that you just take and just wrap something in it. And it gives it a nice shiny look.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do it at certain times of year on posts and things outside.
Okay. Yeah, it
Want
sounds
some
good.
garland?
Yeah.
What color?
Oh.
Gold, silver, copper, red, blue, white.
Silver sounds good.
Silver?
Yeah.
Some silver garland. Okay, yeah. Hey, how much do you need?
Enough to look fancy.
Are you just looking to wrap your horns?
Yeah.
The both of them?
Yep.
Does anybody know why he's trying to look fancy?
I don't know. No.
Okay.
He goes back to them and
Look, he's been
he
through a
comes
lot
out
lately.
and brings out this. he brings out this like piece of wood that has the garland kind of wrapped around it and
Okay.
attached to it, and he goes, "Hey, here you go. It's be a gold piece."
Okay. Yeah.
Do you make shoulder capes here?
Why are we trying to look fancy?
We have some shoulder capes.
Oh.
But can you make
never know.
one if I was to give you
I
a fabric?
guess I never know.
Could you make one that furled and unfurled? That, like, I'm going to point to my driftwood that would go under this, and then I could roll it out if I had to, if I wanted to, and roll it back up.
Roll it back up to where it's like completely
Yeah, almost like as tight as a scroll would be.
and made out of fabric.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna require some like magical properties. I don't know if there's anything I can do with that.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
You have any idea who could?
Well, you probably want to find someone in a larger city that has artisans that can magically imbue or imbue things.
Well, I mean, I can furl it back up myself.
That tightly woven is gonna have to be made very specific.
Okay. Never mind. Thank you for your honesty.
Yes. But it was great. Thank you for these lovely hats. I'm pretty sure she is going to love it.
Oh, hopefully so.
Yes.
She seems like a very special person.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he looks over. What about you, old dark brooding one? Anything we can get you to lighten you up a bit?
Do you have any neon green feathers?
Neon green.
You look nice with a neon green feather. Match your eyes when you're angry. Which is
That's,
like always. It's like,
don't have anything per se that's neon green. Not even sure what neon is, to be honest.
it's like a bright green.
A bright green.
Yeah.
Bright green.
Maybe black.
I have
With maybe
I have some-
highlights of black.
I have
Yeah.
some black feathers. Nothing with greens in it. Maybe some dark emerald greens.
That could work.
Are you a goth lizard? I don't remember your description.
Are you a lizard?
I mean,
Did you say wizard or
I
lizard?
said lizard.
I thought you said lizard. I really thought you said lizard. But
I'm feeling up Raven.
I really want to listen to this back because I think you said lizard.
no, it was wizard. I heard
Okay.
wizard.
That's funny.
All
Are
right.
you a lizard?
Wow.
I do all
Alright.
black though. I'm very pale. I kind of keep hidden under my hood. So yeah, I'm kind of goth, I guess.
Yeah. It's a little gothic.
No, I'm okay today, thank you.
All right. Very well.
Actually, if you can throw in that black feather with the green in it, could you like throw that in as a bonus?
I can throw it in. but
Okay,
for
great.
a gold piece.
No, I just gave you 5 gold for 2 hats. You
How
mean
about
some
50
you
silver?
can't?
25
How about
silver?
1 silver?
How about 25 silver?
I'm gonna flick a gold coin at them and be like, thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at Evangeline like, what's wrong with you? I'm like,
Bertha is struggling outside with her legs shaking.
80,000 silver on her.
exactly.
80,000 gold. Yeah. That's what I meant.
I think you're Raven the feather.
You're arguing over a gold coin. 1. I was like,
We give Raven the feather and be like, I think this is Declan's apology for stabbing you.
a lot of assumptions being made.
I'm going to
Apologize.
He picked it out. He picked it out especially for you. He was looking for a feather specifically to match you. So I.
That's
went
true.
to
I
say-
did actually look for one that would match you, but they didn't have the evil green iPhone. That's what I'll have to do, I guess.
And so you guys are talking amongst yourselves. You make your way outside, and you can tell kind of like it's starting to get a little later in the afternoon. Maybe 2, 3, 4 hours have passed while you guys have been in town.
Cool. Let's head to the trading company.
Let's head there.
I'm gonna flip my hood down and put the feather in my hair, like behind my ear.
Okay. Kind of like pointing up, or almost like pointing downward, like
I'm kind of pointing back.
Okay, kind of pointing back. Okay, gotcha. All right,
Maybe.
so you guys are heading over to the trading post. So you make your way back to the downtown area, and it is the largest building in the downtown area. And you guys come in, and there's someone working at the counter that you're not familiar with. It's not someone that you've seen before, but it is a young elven boy that is working here behind the counter.
We're bringing Bertha in with us.
The door is big enough to accommodate Bertha if you want to try to drag her through the front door.
Absolutely.
And he's like, "Oh, whoa! Can we not bring the horse inside, please? I don't want to have to clean up."
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. And
Bertha-
I'm
well-
is very well.
I'm going.
Hold on,
to-
wait, hold.
The assumption that she
Honestly,
make a mess.
what she's carrying, dude, we couldn't easily bring over to you. I mean, if you don't mind, look, I'm just going to give him like 5 gold coins. Like, just help us out.
Is this for me, or is this what you're bringing?
It's for
in?
you.
He grabs it and goes, "Okay, so what does she have?
We need a currency exchange.
How much?"
80,000 gold to platinum.
He kind of blinks at you and goes, "I can transfer maybe 200 to 300 gold to platinum. What would make you think I have 80,000 gold worth of platinum in this place?"
Honestly, trading post realistically should
No.
probably have a lot of money in it. Especially
Realistically,
considering the
in
last
probably 10 years, we haven't done 80,000 gold worth of trades.
That's fair. Do you have for the 5 gold? You can keep it. It's all good. Where could I possibly exchange this? Is there any place in town that might be able to actually do a currency exchange?
Maybe Boulder's Gate, Waterdeep, Neverwinter if you catch them on a good day. No one's gonna have that
Cool,
kind of money
so let's
sitting
take
around.
the
All
two-
3 cities?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to.
Yeah, if
literally
you're
break it
maybe
up
if
for
you
all
break
three
it up.
cities. Yeah.
Where did you find 80,000?
I don't think that's what's important here.
Yeah.
I'm Brock, the famous bounty hunter.
Oh god.
He looks at you. Yeah.
Anyway,
Sure.
we'll exchange what we can with you. How about that?
Okay. I can give you at most I can give you 100 platinum. That's gonna wipe me out.
Cool. We'll give you what is that in gold, guys?
1,000.
It's 1,000. We'll do that exchange. Is anyone keeping track of this?
Okay, so we just
So we started with 80,000 gold.
right.
Now we're at 79.
We now have 79,000 gold and 100 platinum.
100 plat. Okay.
Do you have any Electrum?
No one really uses Electrum. Why would anyone use Electrum? It is just it's a dead currency that's between gold and platinum.
Or do you have any gems?
What?
We have some gemstones.
So do
Are they
we.
worth like a considerable amount of gold?
You trade for gemstones.
I have I have a diamond that came in that is worth a lot. That this trading party came in, said that they found this diamond. They killed some giant and pulled it off of their staff.
Yeah.
Is it
How
diamond?
much is that diamond worth, do you think?
Well, it's hard to say.
Can I see it?
Yep. Well, can you come with me? Because I'm not sure I can move it by myself.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So
Is
you-
that gonna solve our problem if we can't move it?
He brings it to the back and he kind of points over in the corner and goes, "We made a agreement with another trading party that we would take the diamond in exchange for different types of services, and we would provide them goods, and we'd give them some money, and we would pay them monthly. But there's a diamond over there in the corner, and it is a massive diamond. The one you guys had is about twice that size.
Nope.
So it's a 300-pound diamond. Is there a cloud fortress that's not under siege within it?
Inside of it?
Well, that's what mine had. It had a cloud fortress, and now after we brought it back, you said it was a cloud fortress that looks like it's under siege is now inside of it. So that's what my notes are now. That there's a cloud fortress under siege.
This one doesn't really have any kind of image in it, but it is a massive, massive, well-made diamond.
Well,
It's
this
sitting-
doesn't help us, guys. I'll be honest with you. This is
Yeah,
hard
that's
for
not
us.
really a solution. Or do you have like smaller gems that are worth a lot of money?
I have a handful of rubies and normal diamonds and things like that that are worth probably a few hundred gold here and there.
I mean, that sounds maybe like what we need.
We have a chest full of silver and gemstones already.
Well, I know that we are incredibly rich, but
No, I'm just saying we don't need more gemstones to then have to go
So do you
convert
have
back.
He's trying to get rid of weight.
yeah, like these are heavy.
Do you have
I don't know if you
any
carried it, but
potions by
it's
any
pretty
chance?
heavy.
Oh, what kind of potions are you looking for?
Some healing potions.
Oh yeah,
some
we
healing
can dump
potions.
it.
What kinds do you have?
Like
I
a heat
have
sink.
some normal healing potions, some greater healing potions. I have a few superior healing potions, and even some supreme healing potions.
Okay, so how much are your supremes?
Oh, well, let me look at the current market value. They
I
have
have a couple
gone.
of potions. Get rid of some gold.
They have gone up in price as the demand for them in these trying times has made them quite scarce.
Brock, we definitely need these potions.
She has a very valid point.
Oh, I have a necklace now.
Yes, you do.
Obviously,
Could
he
also
cares more about you. He stabs me. and
also
he gives you
use
something you want.
75 pounds of diamond back.
I only
Also,
enlisted
you
the
know, bunch of experimental potions. You know,
Right.
a few things laying around there, Brock.
I still can't believe that worked on the last roll.
Dude, he wasn't meant to die. That's
No,
all
he
it was.
wasn't.
Well, I mean, he did die the second time.
He wasn't meant to stay dead.
Yeah.
Currently, these
Died
supreme
third
healing
time, that's it.
potions are going for 10,000 gold pieces.
I guess you're done giving us breaks on potions.
I mean, wow. 10,000 on a supreme?
A normal healing potion I can give you for 50. A greater I can give you for 250. A superior I can give you for 2,500, and the supreme's going to be 20,000.
Okay, so can we...
You just said what for the Supreme, though? You said you give it to us for what?
20,000.
Oh, I thought
Oh, I thought
You just
before
said
he
10.
said 10.
Yeah.
Oh, 10.
Like- Yeah, like 30
Do you have
seconds.
two of
ago.
them?
Can we drop it down to 5?
If you...
50% discount.
no, I cannot.
How many do you have?
I have a party that I could take all these to and sell them to instantly. If you want them, you're going to have to pay the price.
How many of them do you actually have?
I have 6 of them.
Six Supremes?
6 Supremes.
So are they the 10,000 or are they?
No,
20,000?
I'm sorry, I misspoken. They're 20,000.
Okay, so since you agreed the first time for 10, can we...
No,
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want them for 20,
This
it's okay.
price tag says 10,000, and it's in the spot for 10,000.
I had this catalog.
If you have any issues with the
I have
pricing,
this coupon from Waterdeep.
you can take it up with a manager and Tribor if you would like to travel there. She can speak with you.
Oh, we
I mean,
personally know
but
her.
we
We
know
put her in
her.
the position of ownership.
Yep, and she set these prices, so 20,000.
Ooh.
Is that how much they actually cost?
They actually cost 25,000.
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm not dropping 20,000 gold on a potion.
I know that we need to get rid of this.
So can we get a couple...
I was gonna say.
How
That's
much
what they're
will
going to
we
be
get
going
rid of some more
forward.
weight?
That is
We need
legit price on
80,000
25,000
We
total.
don't need.
We've been
Well,
given
we can
shit
buy
for
all the-
free.
We don't
Nah,
need
they're
now
trading
we came
color.
other
into some money.
potions and still shed some weight, but
Like, we
20,000. I mean,
how much is the superior?
2,000?
Oh.
Yeah.
How much superior do you have?
I
Yeah,
have 2 of those.
Only 2 superior.
We'll buy them both. How many greater?
Superiors for how much?
I got 2 graders. The last venture party really bought me out on lower.
We'll buy
potions.
both of them.
So 2 graders. So
Which
that'd
is-
be 200 gold pieces. That'd be 400 gold, and the 2 superiors. That'd be 4,000.
400. 4,400.
4,400 total for the 4 potions.
And how about these gems that you have? How much are those worth?
I have a few rubies that are worth.
Do you have other potions?
I have regular healing potions.
Hey, why don't you show him your powder? See if he has any of that.
Do I still have my powder?
You know, the one you used in Tribor.
So we're getting 2
Oh, my boom
superiors.
potion? So do you
Wait,
have...
do you want her to show it to him?
Visually.
Do you have things that explode? Like, I need potions that are going to do damage to people.
Oh,
She likes
Poison
fire and
them.
explosions.
Fire,
I have,
explosions.
I have some alchemy potions that we have gotten on a trade that they exploded. They explode upon impact, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But to answer your big fella's question, I have some rubies that are worth 500 gold apiece. I have 6 of them. That's what
3,000.
that is our price for them, 600 gold. Now, if you
So
take
that's
them
like
somewhere and they may not offer you that much for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I'd rather just buy up a couple of things and lighten up the load that way. But
Well,
if you buy it at that price, like,
I
how are
mean,
we so
I
sure that we're
wouldn't-
going to be able
I
to
wouldn't
resell
do
it
a
at
gem
that?
exchange for gold. We have gems, and I know we want to shed weight, but there's better things we can buy than just more gems.
So you said you have the potions that explode upon impact.
For example,
I do have some.
but maybe.
How much are
If
those?
you're
I
selling
have.
gems-
don't you have garland? Put
I
on?
have this
To the
one
vial.
vial. Now we sell it out by the
to the famous
ounce,
Broxasis.
and out of the ounce you can get 5 uses.
How much is the whole thing?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing will probably be about 25,000.
So how much is the little 5-ounce one? Or the 5
Wait, how
One
many
ounce?
ounces? Wait, how
1
many
ounce?
ounces is the whole thing?
Or maybe do the math.
I see where you're going with this.
I don't hate the idea. I need to use this somehow.
The entire thing here is 200 ounces.
Oh God, we're just, can you imagine if that thing goes off?
Talk about leveling a city.
Or a giant fortress.
No, that's in it.
It's like
We're in it.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
We
where
have
they
an
put
airship.
all of those explosives over the
Yeah.
ship, the Nautilus,
Yeah.
or wherever they the plant, wherever they put the explosives, and it just like goes off. Or in like.
Oh, that was in the
Inception.
city. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in like Venice or something.
I mean, okay, so do we want to get the whole thing, guys? It's a lot.
Do you want to get the whole thing?
How much damage do they do?
I have no idea. I haven't used one.
Oh,
Buy an
you
ounce.
just know
Stop.
that they.
Evangeline, buy 1 ounce, shoot it at Brock. We'll know what it does.
I'm ready.
So you said an ounce has 5 uses out of
An
it?
ounce has 5 uses, yes.
So you need to shoot a whole
So-
ounce at me?
I am going to do.
We might get in a fight later.
No.
Only
because,
one. It's all.
No, because I have. Haha. I have something for that.
I
Oh
think
well,
my plan
it's
was
this is not magical. Sorry, my boom potion is my boom potion not magical?
good. Probably that's the DM.
I already have that.
Oh yeah,
If I
but that's
rage.
if you rage. Is is the potion non magical?
The potion?
Yeah, I guess it's magic.
Well, it's alchemic. It's not magic. It's chemistry.
What kind of damage would it be? Is just what she's asking. Is it?
I don't know.
Non magical.
I can tell you.
I mean, I.
So is anyone opposed to my plan of testing it?
I
Yeah.
don't think Brock needs to die anymore.
He can't die anymore. I made sure of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
He's
true.
had
We did
enough
buy some
trauma.
healing potion.
Yeah, but that
So
doesn't mean.
How many just the regular healing potions did you have?
I have 5 normal healing potions.
Okay, we'll take those two.
Okay. Me.
So we're at 4,400 plus. Those are
5
50
times
each.
50, so add two more
250?
50, so...
So 4,650.
650.
I mean, would you give us a deal on the Supreme if we buy 2? I mean, I just can't see.
That's 40,400.
No, because that other group, I could come in here and I could sell it to them for more, to be honest. They had no interest in some of the lower ones. They bought them up, but they bought most of the Supremes from it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go hunt the other group and steal their potions.
Good luck.
Do you want to see what the...
I would like to see what the can I get a small little vial of the small little...
You want an ounce of it?
Yes.
Okay, 1 ounce is 20 gold.
It's
Okay,
fine.
that's fine.
I tell you what,
Just do it.
And you
if this
said that-
doesn't knock me unconscious, then you give us a deal on this purchase. So right now, we're at
We're trying to get rid of gold, and y'all are asking for...
4,000.
This is good.
400
Plus
and
maybe all of this alchemic powder.
4,650 gold. So you give us 10% off if I live.
So if she
What?
uses
I'm not
this
following
ounce on you and you live,
Oh, it's
you want
5
10%
uses.
off.
Yeah.
It's 5 uses, so that means...
So I will remove, so it'd be 18,000 gold for the whole vial.
Yes.
For the whole
Yes.
purchase.
Yes.
Yes.
Not the purchase, just the vial. Just the
The
bottle.
whole purchase.
No.
The whole purchase.
18,000 if you live. Okay.
Is that right?
Do it.
10% off of that.
18,000
Yeah.
for the
18,000.
whole purchase.
18,000.
18,000.
18,000.
Wait a second. What are we purchasing? 4,000? 10% off 4,000 something?
We're
is
buying
18,000?
100 or how many ounces? Of
200 ounces.
200 ounces of the alchemic boom powder.
For how
Yeah.
much?
20,000.
20,000
20,000.
normal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a total of 18,000.
Yeah. Would be what it costs if you live.
Okay. So yeah, sounds good to me.
Hit him. Well, wait. Hit him outside.
Do you have... I want to get some other stuff, too.
What?
I just want to know if you have, like, anything that put people to sleep. Like, I mean, I'm good with my boom potions, but, like, is there any other potions? Maybe poisonous, acid, anything that does any
So how you
other
about to
kind of
roll?
damage?
Yeah. Right.
I have a small amount of a potion that they say if you can inject it into a creature, it knocks them unconscious.
Yes, I would like that. How much is that?
So if I put it on the tip of a dagger or arrow, would it work?
Well, you have to stab them and get it into them, but if it's much more useful if they're not aware of your existence, because if you stab them and create pain, it may not work like you think.
So it's not going to work with an arrow?
It's more of a, maybe you sneak up on them, inject this into them, they fall asleep.
Can I put it in food and they eat it and then fall asleep?
That has not tested that. I did not think about putting something in someone's food and let them digest it. And while that is fairly creepy that you thought of that, but maybe.
I'm just thinking, we're about to go meet a whole other group of adventurers. Put it in the wine, knock everybody out, and steal everything.
Are you a lizard?
So you do know I was part of the Legion,
No.
right?
Not a lizard. I'm
just saying, like...
a human
God.
boy.
Okay.
Can you please hit him with the boom powder?
Okay, I'm gonna go outside and
You can bear witness if you want to follow them. We don't want to blow up your store.
Did we shake on that?
Yeah, we're good.
I mean, it's 5 uses, so can I don't want to throw the whole thing at him. But I'm gonna throw the whole thing at him.
Wasn't the deal?
Yeah, the deal was an ounce.
Yeah, the deal was the whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go throw an ounce at Brock.
All right, where are you going? Here's the town square.
Oh! No!
happening
I
again. It's happening
again! Oh my god!
Where are we going?
Where are we?
Yeah,
Well, this is the biggest building, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
step out of here.
What's that in the middle?
Another city.
That is just the town square area.
Like
It's,
tents and stuff.
yeah,
Is there
it's a
people-
Can she
marketplace.
just blow up the town
We're about to find
square?
out.
Did you ask if there's people close? This entire place is crowded. Yes.
Oh,
Maybe we go outside the city.
He goes, I can't leave to come outside the city. I can stand here in front of my shop. You can do it here, or we can.
no.
Have you ever seen? Wait, hold on. Have you ever seen anyone use a whole ounce of this anywhere?
I've never seen anyone use any of it.
Oh, good. Okay. Does your building have like a safe room?
The
Like-
safest
Like
room?
an impenetrable room, reinforced?
No.
No.
Safe? Reinforced
Do
steel?
you have?
We have a
that
very small
spell?
safe that we put gold in.
Do you have that spell?
Oh no.
You didn't take it.
I think I have it. Are you talking about the little bubble that put us in a bubble? No, I didn't learn it this time.
Whatever the sphere of
Yeah.
Ortolux or whatever the
Yeah.
sphere.
So I put us in a bubble that's can't penetrate. Can't. Oh, I can't. I can't.
Don't blow up another
I
town.
can't.
It's only an ounce.
I
I don't
could
blow up
per-
a town.
But there's a lot of people in this
what
court
this
area.
does.
There's
Why
like
don't we just buy some? I don't know why we're worrying about gold.
Okay.
Because
So how about
if he lives, we get 10% off.
how about we just buy half the bottle? How about we just buy half the bottle and call it a day?
Why would we stop at half? That's a half measure. We should get all of it.
Okay, well we're still trying to get rid of gold anyways.
We should get
so
all of it.
then
Is that
let's
something
just get
that you'd
all
wanna
of it
see,
and call it a
you know?
day.
What?
To see the use of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to sling this at him, having no idea what it does, I'm willing to stand way over here and watch.
No, I'm gonna take the little sleepy potion thing that you have, and then the. Do you have any needles or syringes or? I mean, how else are we gonna get it? I mean, it needs to be like ingested, right? Into people.
Yeah, well, from what we understood, it was injected. Yeah.
I don't think we need that one.
Okay, so we don't need that one.
Okay.
So, we'll buy all the healing potions that were agreed upon earlier for the 4,400, and we will buy the 200 ounces of the alchemic.
I will give you all of that for 20,000 even.
Excellent.
yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Sounds great.
And you're not a lizard, so I'm in agreement.
What is with him and these
It's
lizards?
sometimes it's better not to know, man. Honestly, because we're not even sure anymore.
The only lizard I've seen around here was
You've
at-
seen a lizard?
at the
You
inn.
just had to engage.
Which inn?
Well, the main inn that all the adventurers go to.
Oh, that's not the white feather swan griffin.
No, it's not, but it is the white winged griffin. Yes,
Oh,
there was a lizard there,
White feathers.
but you did see one there.
very large creature. I don't know
Alright.
if he would take being called a lizard, but some may call him a lizard.
We should go there.
We should go deal with.
That's where we're headed.
So
Why?
this thing has
Why are we
20
going back to the
ounces, and
cultists?
each ounce has
The
5
monks.
uses, correct?
Yeah, I
No,
thought
that
we
has
wanted to ask
200
some
ounces.
questions.
And each ounce has 5 uses.
If you
Yeah.
break it down,
You
yes,
know what?
correct.
Okay.
You're right.
So essentially,
I
I'm
doubt
getting
that
what, like
lizard
20,000, something like that.
You're getting
205?
5 times 200.
That's 1,000 uses.
Might need some bottles to break that up into.
Can we have tiny bottles? Can I have tiny bottles?
Vials. Just ask for vials.
1,000 tiny bottles? Is that what she needs?
No, because I might not break it down that small.
She can reuse, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I'll give you. I'll throw you in 10 1-ounce vials.
There you go.
Okay, can I have some that holds a little bit more than 1 ounce just in case I need it?
If you want to purchase them, sure.
How much are they?
What size were you looking for?
Cool. Well, you already gave me 1 ounce once, right?
These are an ounce. So you can break it down smaller than that. You don't have to fill them up. You know, you can just put just a little in there. You can put a little more.
I don't
Just
know what
'cause
it
it's
does. I don't feel like throwing a 5 ounce bottle at somebody. I just don't know what it. I will take.
You could throw the entire vial at someone.
I will take 3 5 ounce bottles.
20,000 gold worth of explosive. Like,
5 ounce or 1 ounce? I
what
think
does
he has
that
1
get
ounce
you?
bottles.
Well, he's
he's
gonna
giving
give
you
me.
Possibly the ability to blow up a cloud fortress.
Yeah, he's gonna give me some
And
1
does.
ounce.
You want some 5-ounce ones?
Yes.
Okay. How many?
10.
10?
How much are they?
Yeah, I'll give you 10 of them for a gold.
Do it.
Okay, sure, why not?
Okay. So here's 10 5-ounce vials, and I'm throwing in 10 1-ounce vials.
Oh gosh, I need to write all of this down.
Boom powder.
Yes,
Well, that
you should
be
write it this
in
time.
200 ounces.
Are you writing that
Yeah.
down?
I'm about
And-
to.
We got all of it for 20,000 gold. Everything that we wanted here combined.
And
So
we
now we
got
have
5
60,000.
just regular healing potions.
And that's just out of that chest. It's not even
Right.
dipping into y'all's
that's
other
what's
money.
20,000.
The silver.
So now we're down
I
to
know.
60,000.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
How many 1 ounce
Because we got
do
some
I
platinum.
have?
So yeah.
10. 10 of each.
What?
10 1 ounce and 10 5?
So we
Yes.
have
So 60,000.
And 1 ounce is
We have
1
60,000
ounce is
gold
technically 5 uses.
yeah, 59,000 gold and 1
So,
platinum,
If
100
you
platinum.
burn it at an ounce at a time, it's going to be 5 times the strength.
So there we
Okay.
have
You
59.
do have a lot of.
Okay, well, we'll have to
That's-
test it out and see what it does.
All right. So you guys done here?
Yeah.
All right. Where you guys going next?
I guess back to the ship.
No, we're going to go to the wild.
No, we're not.
Oh, I thought we were going to meet up with that girl and ask her more
We
questions
have
about the relics.
To get to the cultists who
Oh,
have
we
the
do.
relics.
We do.
Yeah.
That
That
is right.
their job's over. Our job just started.
Well, I mean, some of your party needs long rest. You two can do whatever y'all want.
I'm fine. I did diced out. I'm good.
Brock's not.
Well, I mean, Brock's,
He needs a long rest.
Brock's never really good. He's always suffering from something. I was like,
It's true. So you guys can do whatever you want.
I mean,
besides, I made it that he can't really die anymore.
Inside the town here, maybe, probably. No, that's not true. He just staples himself on his turret.
Yeah, well,
He
it's
can
harder to
definitely-
kill him.
Yeah, it's harder.
It's much harder to kill him than it used to be.
You guys have been in town for about 3 hours now.
I mean, we can. Can we send him back to the ship and rest and ask our question? Oh gosh, he's still.
Hey, so
Hey, throw me a beer out of there, please.
I will not throw it to you, but I will pass it to you.
Can you, like, throw pass? I'll catch it.
I mean, if you really want me to, I'll do it.
Please don't.
Oh, look, an anger gator.
No, give me one of the canned ones. Aggregators or Brock's. Thank you.
Get a. I don't know.
Terrapin, something other,
It's
who knows?
orange can.
Orange. Give me the orange. Alright, Brock. So they are leaving here, trying to decide what they want to do. Are we going back to
Yeah, we should go back to the ship so we can go get some medallions.
go back to the ship for
Relics, hopefully, but yeah.
Rock,
leave?
you need a rest,
you guys
right?
decide.
I mean,
I'm going.
yeah, pretty much.
Because I was gonna say we can go to the inn and speak to all the other adventurers and figure out.
I mean, we could probably get some valuable information out of talking
Yeah.
to the other adventurers.
And the cultists could leave with the relics.
But also that, yeah. What if?
Are you gonna suggest that we split the party?
No, what if
No.
they can't? What if they come and help us?
What if we hired the adventurers?
Why would we do that?
We have the gold.
It's not a reason to spend it on something we can easily accomplish. We just slaughtered the cultists before.
Maybe there's more cultists.
Or they can come with us and provide
We
aid.
could just blow them up.
That is very true.
You know what? Yeah.
That is very true.
We're good to go.
You're right. Brock doesn't need to rest. He's not going to get a chance
Just
to fight.
find where they are. Just drop it from the ship right down below.
Go like 30,000 feet up. Just hold it over the edge. Earthquake.
And there
Yeah,
should be
okay.
magical dragon giant relics, so they should.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, they won't be damaged.
I don't know if I'd want to put my money on that.
Unless
So what are we
they
doing?
have gotten
back
non-magical
to the
now,
ship.
because the
Back
last
to the
one we
ship.
had,
And then,
it shrunk.
Magic
Brock's gonna start a
wand.
long
Yeah.
rest because it should take a while to get to this hill.
Yeah, it'll take about from here. Yeah, it'll take roughly 8 hours or so.
Oh,
'cause
really?
It was a
Okay.
couple
Oh, I
hours.
thought we were
Yeah,
closer
let's
than
go.
that.
It'll be close to that. So you guys are leaving the city. That's what you guys decided on, right? Leaving the
Yeah.
city. You guys are going to arrive at the gate that exits.
Wait. I'm sorry. Take a step back here, guys. We should convert our silver back to gold now that he has gold. Because we'll have way less coinage, which means we'll have a lot less weight.
That's actually true.
And it's on Bertha, right?
Yeah, we're here. We might as well just convert it back.
Should have just paid him in silver.
I didn't think of it until literally just now.
We'll backtrack that and we'll pay him in silver instead of gold.
Okay, cool.
How much silver do we have?
Metric fuck ton.
Silver and gems.
Silver wise, you would have had let's see.
Good call.
This poor guy's gonna try to track around 20,000 gold worth of
Man,
silver.
I had it pulled up. Let's see.
Was it at Target that we had someone bring in like so many pennies and try and pay in pennies
Probably.
out of spite?
I don't know. Probably.
Like-
I just remember people pulling out so many coins.
Target had wronged this person in some way, perceived or real. I don't remember. Do you remember that one guy or the woman that came in and was calling what was his name? Tony, racist, the guy who was African,
Probably.
and we could hear it. Like you were in one spot and I was in a completely different section of the store on opposite ends of the building, and we could all hear it.
I mean, there's lots of horror stories.
You don't remember
at
that?
Target.
I know.
There's lots of horror stories.
But I'm pretty
at
sure this
Target.
person brought in like just a massive amount of pennies. Like it was impressive to wield. You might have needed a wagon, you know?
No.
Well, that's what I think about with the gold. Like we had an
Yeah.
event in Boy Scouts where we filled up a jar with pennies, and it was too heavy for one person to lift.
Yeah.
So you guys would have had 1,000 this chest with silver. The silver portion of this chest weighed 1,000 pounds, which came to 1,600 ounces. Silver was a little more than gold. Came out to 20,000 gold pieces, and if we drop that off, that ends up being 2,000 gold. So you guys can collaborate that and end up paying him the 2,000
Silver.
gold worth of silver, which would have been 20,000 silver, and the rest in gold. So you can
Okay.
So I need
basically
to add 2,000 to my gold here. So
add
Yeah.
1,000.
2,000
Yeah.
gold
That's what
to
you
it
do.
and drop all your silver.
And there's gemstones
Oh, wait,
in
we-
there.
There's
But the
gemstones
gemstone-
in there too. You
So
So
probably,
that means we
Maybe
lost
hang on to the
1,000
gems.
pounds off of our.
you
Shit.
1,000
Yeah.
gold,
Yeah.
'Cause you got rid of all the
100
silver.
more silver.
plus the amount in gold as well.
Yeah. Which is substantial.
So let me
So
take
18,000 gold and 2,000 silver. I mean, that's a lot of weight off our ship. We should be fine. And we bought the world's first nuclear device. We go back to Tribor. Wasn't big enough the first time.
Maybe we name it Big Bertha.
Yes. That is it's. You're not allowed to use any of it. It's now Big Bertha.
Hey, I'm.
It's
I'm
either
we
all or
could go
nothing.
back.
Yeah, it's all or nothing. It's Big Bertha.
We're gonna save it for
Hey,
that cloud giant.
We should
The
we should
cloud
save it for the
fortress.
fire giant chief. We have to kick him out of the mines. We can just bomb the mines and
Completely
collapse them.
immune.
it's fire damage neither.
Oh, it's okay. I have my.
We'll
I
collapse
have
the
my
mine
little
on
thing.
top of him so that it's all
does my
bludgeoning
thing go-
damage.
All right.
My little thing still
So-
does
It
damage.
covers immunity
Oh yeah, it just covers
resistance.
resistance.
All right. So you guys have made your way
Yeah, I think it's
back, leaving the town here, and the guard that's on duty. You guys recognize him, and as he kind of salutes you as you leave. He looks at Brock, kind of give him a salute, and he's, "I'm gonna be working. I'll see you next time."
Yeah, it sounds good. Rematch.
And you guys move on out, and you make your way to the airship. Climb up on the airship, and you see on the airship that there are all these cargo crates laid out here, and Clovis is kind of going through taking inventory of all of the food that he purchased and adding it up, and it's being shipped from the top of the deck down to the bottom. So he is actively working here to get this stuff down.
Cool.
What's you guys doing?
We are going
go.
to.
Guys, good times.
I am going
I'm gonna go take a
to
nap.
walk up to Elise.
All right. I want to be here for this.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm sleeping.
All right, so you're gonna go take a long rest. Declan gonna take a long rest as well.
I mean, I want to be here for this.
I am going to grab my things that I gave to her. Like, hey, beautiful. I got you some gifts while we were in town. I'm going to give her the first one.
Which one is that?
That one is the royal blue one.
So you're gonna open up this this nice box, and you're gonna open it or let her open it?
I'm going to let her open it.
Okay, so you're gonna hand her the box.
Yes.
And you hand her the box. She goes, "Oh, well, that's quite kind of you."
Open it.
And,
This one signifies how
she kind of
colorful my life has been with you in it.
she as she begins to open it, she's kind of like looking at you and holding eye contact over at you as she opens it, and she kind of pulls the top off and then looks down and she goes, "Oh my gosh!" And she pulls it out and she pulls her hat off and puts this one on. She goes, "That is my favorite color. How did you know? That is so beautiful."
Oh, you're welcome. And then I got you another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
This one I want you to wear tonight.
By the way, the feathers come off.
They can be used for activities.
She goes, "I hope you didn't spend too much on me. I don't know what I have done to deserve this."
You have been a great navigator for us and a pleasure to, you
Well,
know, be
maybe.
around, look at.
At some point, I can show you how to navigate around these maps.
Oh, I look forward to that.
You want to give her the other box?
Yes, this other one
So she's gonna take that one and open it up. She goes,
signifies
It-
exactly how I feel about you.
"Is it the red one?"
Yes.
Okay, she
It's like
opens
fire.
it. She goes, "Oh wow, this really represents you and your fiery nature." And she's gonna take it and put it on, and it's
I'd say it exuberates her.
She goes, I don't know which one to wear. Which one should I wear?" I've never really been given gifts before. Everything I have, I've taken. And she looks at you by force. But which hat should I wear?
Declan's just gonna be like, fucking.
That was aggressive.
For right now, I think when we're in combat, you should throw the red one on. It's fiery and just like, "Urgh." And then on a normal day, you should just wear the blue one.
But when we're
Easy
in
going.
combat,
So she's gonna take the red one off. She's gonna kind of make sure it folds, and she's gonna lay it on
Would
her.
you say in the heat
on her
of battle?
table.
In the yes.
She's gonna put the blue one on. She's, "What is our next destination?"
We are going to go to, what is that hill?
Sylvan. Oh, I don't know.
No, it's not Sylvan.
Silbar.
this.
Barsil.
The hills, they're like 8 hours from here.
Silbar.
Sycamore Hill.
Sycamore Hill.
Bastille.
It sounds like you're maybe trying to say Cerberus Hill.
That
Yes, Cerberus
Cerberus
Hill.
Well, we have a very good wind heading north, so we can make it there in no time.
one. 8 hours.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know if you know, but word has come through here that the town of Everland has been destroyed. So this it is very bizarre that this town has not reaped any of the consequences of the giants flying overhead. The town just west of here of Tribor has been
There's
attacked.
something in this town that's making them not attack it.
Guys, aren't we the ones that were telling everyone Everland was attacked? Isn't that where we just were? Where we came to get help?
Yes, Everland's been attacked, but
Yeah.
the word has reached here outside of you.
Are in with the giants somehow, or directing the giant, causing chaos with the giants.
That's what I said. That might be the ones that are like kind of in the shadows, like sending these messages back and forth to make people ticked off at each other to start and keep the war going.
What was that? Would you say that again?
So
Well, there's some weird stuff going on because,
Yeah.
like, you got all these giants attacking stuff, right? But they haven't attacked here.
all over all around here.
Yeah, but
Giants
not
have
here.
attacked, but not here.
Right, and then here seems to be like a hotspot of dragon cultist activity.
Did you see dragon cultists in town?
You know, I didn't. There was word of a lizard person.
Just one. Or
Yeah.
multiple.
Yeah, just one.
You do know there's an entire race of lizard people, right?
I
There's two.
have not met them.
There's a tribe of lizard people that are quite sophisticated. They don't really like to be called lizard
I'm
people.
going
They're
to
called
touch
dragonborns.
Elise and
But
look
like
very
the way
close
Lean touches Elise.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
pull out my dagger that I just got. And like, can you take your hands
She's
off
pulling
of-
out Big Bertha.
Yeah. Can
Please
you,
back up.
Can you back off? of me?
Oh, I was just checking to see if she was a lizard person.
I know, but you're look all up on her, and that's
Yeah.
not cool, man.
I'm no lizard person. What do you
That's
mean by
her
lizard?
territory.
Do you
I
mean dragonborn or do you mean lizard folk?
Well, I really don't know because there was a guy who was made of multiple shadows, and he was talking about lizard people being everywhere, and I should look with my eyes.
So, Cerberus Hill.
Yes.
Sounds like
Shall
a
we
good
go?
place to go.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should.
I'm gonna go.
She's gonna lean in kind of towards the three of you. Is he okay? Has him coming back affected him?
Yeah.
We're pretty sure it has.
He's saying things that are way normally outside of his scope.
Which
I
is
know.
more concerning than I can
Sometimes he seems super
actually
smart.
I know,
Sometimes he just
he's
seems like regular old Brock.
Speaking of
I don't
lizard
know.
people and looking with his eye.
he's very superstitious. So when somebody brings something up like that, he takes it to heart.
Very literal.
Never bring a tiefling around. Okay? Don't do that, please.
Tieflings
Yeah, don't bring them on the ship.
are
Or
very
near the ship.
fiery. Anyway, shall we depart?
Yes, we
God,
shall.
yes.
Maybe he needs some sleep.
Yes.
He doesn't look fully recovered from his.
I
Death.
don't think you'll ever
Yes.
look fully recovered from that.
Okay. Well, we shall depart. And the ship is going to set out northbound. And Brock, you headed to bed?
Yeah.
Declan,
Absolutely.
the two of you are going to try to muster up a long rest. What are the two of you doing?
I mean,
During-
we had a short rest, which is technically a long rest.
We got
For
a
y'all.
long rest.
You guys got 4 hours on y'all's initial trip into.
So we're good.
Are
So
you
you guys are
standing
good.
behind Elise doing like the Titanic thing?
I don't know why it's like why you do like
So.
no. I'm going to, since it's a whole 8-hour thing, I'm just gonna go through my spell book.
All right. The ship is going to be healed for a bit as Didlabar continues to work tirelessly
Delabar the man.
on the ship.
Didlabar deserves a raise.
He does deserve a raise, right?
Delabar deserves
Wait, we gave him the
a
manticore,
split in
the
even
manticore
split.
wings to patch it with, right?
We were talking about it.
I know we mentioned it, but
as he has gotten the airship. The airship, the balloon now has 15 hit points. Thank you, did the bar.
Right.
As he has worked tirelessly through the night, he is almost exhausted. Almost has 4 levels of exhaustion as he is not resting or sleeping. He does not want to fall from the air as it is a long way for a very small gnome.
Yes, but you know when you like flick an ant and it falls, it doesn't hit the ground as hard as like something bigger.
they can't be killed by their own momentum.
Are you comparing ants
What?
to gnomes?
They can't be killed by their own momentum.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound appropriate.
I'm just
Comparing
saying.
ants to gnomes. Were they just a speck under your thumb?
Well, magnifying glass, but
Kind
yes.
of rock stuff.
Alright, what are the two of you doing during this travel time? We have a lot of stuff that you guys could be doing. You guys have a very large spell book that contains some information that you guys may want to glean or have the opportunity to look over.
Yeah. Because that's the Dragon Cultist spellbook, right? I
It
know we
is.
went through the first time.
You guys have gone through it.
The Dragon
looked at it.
Cultist spell?
Giant count.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
The
you know
giant,
what this is.
the Countess's spellbook.
Or as
The
Andrew says, countresses.
The Countresses.
Nice.
Yes.
Shut up.
Which should now be a new official title.
Because
Countresses.
there's no
That's
other
multiple
spells
countresses.
in there, right?
Just the ones I told you before.
Yeah, so I'll just, I mean, we're just gonna, well, for me, I'm just gonna go through that.
Look through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're gonna.
Try and
You're
learn.
gonna. You guys have gold if you want to
Yeah.
learn any spells. You
I am
guys
going
can.
to learn.
Yeah, I think I will too.
I want to learn all the
You guys can spend some
spells.
time learning, and if you guys want to spend the entire 8 hours learn, I'll let
What?
you learn 3 spells if you want to consume the appropriate amount of gold for it.
But I gave him another tip. So,
Yeah.
because I'm sure he even. I gave him a 50% raise on getting the supplies, so I'm sure he pocketed some of it.
But you guys gonna look over that next time, later.
Yeah, I may look at it through the week.
Yep.
So you get 3 spells.
Look over it through the week. So nightfall is going to come, and just as dawn begins to break, the airship is going to arrive in
The hills.
the Cerberan Hills.
Did I get my long rest?
You did.
Yay!
Got your long rest.
Great. now I
We're
can
coming into the
lose all
Cerberan
my
Hills.
HP.
Let's take a quick vote here. You guys want to keep going? Or you guys want to stop here?
I mean, want to keep going, but probably should stop.
Okay. You guys good stopping here?
To 11:42.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Yeah. Because who knows how long this encounter would take.
So you guys are entering.
Possibly up to 1 minute.
Ah!
Highly dependent.
It's
On
like
your
the Dragon
strategy.
Balls. Because she drops a nuclear bomb on them, it takes care of the Dragon Cultists. That's no longer our problem.
But the Dragon Balls are scattered across the globe.
It spreads all the relics back out.
Or it destroys them.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Alright, so Elise is going to inform you that we are here in the Cerberan Hills. Shall we land the airship here to see if we can find what we're looking for, or should we continue by air?
Is there a clearing anywhere?
The Cerberan Hills is a very rocky, mountainous, hilly terrain, so I don't know that we're going to be able to land completely. We can get down enough where you can get off the ship. It's going to be very hard to possibly spot someone by air due to the covering of mountains and trees and giant rocks. There's a lot of places to hide.
Well, I mean, the Dragon Cultists will just think we're a Dragon Cultist airship.
Yeah.
So why would they hide from us?
Yeah. So, I mean, is there a good spot that you guys want to, like, drop down at, or?
We shall survey the area and find an appropriate spot for us to disembark.
We don't have
begin.
Dragon Cultist robes, do we?
We have Dragon Cultist medallions.
I don't know if the Dragon Cultists were wearing specific robes. I think they were just dressed like normal people.
How about we throw on some medallions and walk off the ship. But
I mean, were the people that we were fighting wearing robes, or
I don't think they were. They were.
we can
I didn't-
pretend to be
I didn't say
undercover
anything.
dragon cultists.
ha?
We can pretend.
You guys have encountered dragon cultists that have been in like a more uniformed robe look, but you guys have also encountered dragon cultists that have been in normal clothes wearing just a medallion, more undercover like.
Yeah.
The dragon cultists that are working with their group, doing something actively with their group, don't care about being undercover. They're going to wear their normal like cultist robes. Ones that are trying to infiltrate a town, they may have the medallion out or under their clothes where they can show it to people that they need to.
So the people that showed up to take care of the bodies at this wagon.
The people that showed up, the people that ambushed you guys,
We're
wearing
robes.
robes, wearing
Not
drag
their robes.
typical dragon cultist.
No,
stuff.
we didn't take any ropes. All we have is medallions, which we can still put
Brockman's
on the
been through one of
medallions
those anyways.
and pretend
Sure.
to be.
But are there robes on the ship where the dragon
my
cultists
gosh.
that lived there kept them?
We don't need ropes.
That is a good question.
And
mean,
are there name tags that say they
This
and
is
them?
this is what I'm. This is
Plunder
This is what I'm
through
thinking.
the other the
them and they.
them and they's.
Oh no, because that bottom of the
cabins?
ship was pretty burnt.
Because
So
here's
we
my
have to
question.
repair it.
This is all I'm saying. We show up in a dragon cultist airship. Oh yes, all right. Well,
You
take
should
all
be
your
talking as Brock.
with relics.
You should be talking as Brock.
So we
Correct.
show up, and I'm below deck where I can't be seen because I can't fit into one of these robes.
Who's Deck and why are you blowing him? Sorry.
So you guys are all wearing the cultist robes, and you're like, hey, conveniently, pile all your relics onto the airship so that we can get to the Oracle. And then,
We're not sure that that's why they want them. They seem to be. They might want them just to keep others from having them, so the Oracle doesn't help anyone.
And we
Maybe.
don't have to wear robes. I think as long as we have the medallion, we should be fine.
I think as long as we have swords and explosive things and the ability to turn demons on people, that will be fine.
sure, I'm down for a fight. You know, we could
See,
try it
but
this way.
No, I'm
this
just
is
saying,
the place
like,
where
we
they're
don't
meeting. There could be a
yeah.
lot of them.
And we don't necessarily need robes to.
We have a Bertha.
Yeah, and we have medallions. We
And
just
now
put
we
on the
have big
medallion and say,
And
hey,
we
we're
got
dragon
big Bertha.
cultists. You don't need robes to blend in.
Are we landing the ship here?
You know, just hover us right now.
Within landing distance where you can get off, or should we maintain altitude?
We're gonna maintain altitude. Well, we were trying to scout the area and see if there's just a great place for us to land. I know you said there's not any like great
place to
place,
land,
but
yeah.
you know,
Not
we wanna at
anything this
least
size. We
go
can-
down.
No? Okay. It was a thought. We don't have to. I'm not married to the idea.
And we're still trying to figure out how we're going to get off the ship or in what format or.
Brock, I don't know what's going on with you, but these ideas you have.
Brock has
They
an
have to
idea.
stop.
Now, his idea of trying to look like one of the people that are supposed to be showing up here may give you a jump. You may be able to ambush the person or at least see what they are looking for, gather some information, versus if you go in looking, I mean, like, she points at Brock, like him normally, they're going to attack you on sight. But that's just me saying it. I'm going to begin to descend down here.
I want to go rummage around the bottom of the boat and see if I can find any robes.
Okay, we're going to stop here.
Okay.
And you guys decide what you guys want
Don't
to
you
do.
already have robes that are black?
Next time we come back,
I don't
you'll
know
have an
what
option.
clothes are.
Do we want to go in? Do we want to land here and begin to try to track them? Do we want to look for them around on the airship? Do we want to look to see if there's any cultist garbs left on the ship to try to conceal ourselves? Do we not care about that and just want to go in and fight
guns
whatever's
blazing.
here? There's a lot of options. So you guys think about that, and that's what we'll pick up next time.
I don't hate the idea of a nuclear bomb.
Just nuke the entire area.